Alright, so I'm gonna give a huge shout out to because this guy is the person that informed me. Alright. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give a massive shout out to, I don't know if I'm gonna butcher this name. Oh god. But yeah, Heavenly 3 or at 3 and Encore. 3 Encore. But yeah. Alright. Let's see. Because we have two things here. Where is that? So we're gonna go jump right in on Reddit because that is where the translations are. And I'm gonna have to give a shout out to this user on X. This is the Japanese user that attended the advanced screening event at 8p6vm. Alright, is this one? There you go. Bam. This person uploaded it on PixIV, on this PixIV's account. It's in Japanese, so yes, I cannot read it. And then some people actually translated it. So all right. So we're gonna jump right into this this detail because this is gonna be massive. All right. First off, all right. This is a huge spoiler warning for you all. This is from Heavenly 3, Heavenly 3, Heavenly 2. But yeah, all right. If you're here. Oh, hi, Kiani. But yeah, this is gonna be a massive spoiler for the people that wants to be surprised, especially anime onlys. All right, for the people that wants to be surprised in the first 4 episodes. Obviously, us light novel readers know what's gonna happen and what they'll cover, but this is gonna be an in-depth detail of the first 4 episodes. All right, because the person who attended the event has done a full review, full in-depth review. Saw your video, looking great so far. Yeah. The reason why I'm doing this live, all right, I'm gonna be completely honest with you all. I was supposed to do a live stream for Wuthering Waves. That's why I have Wuthering Waves right now. But knowing that 3 Encore literally translated the full in-depth review details of the episodes of Clash of the Elites season 4, I was like, yep, okay, you know what? Let's just do the live for Clash of the Elite, not for Wuthering Waves. I'm sorry. All right, we'll have to move Wuthering Waves tomorrow, tomorrow evening. But let's jump right into this one because this is gonna be good. We have Volume 1 coverage. You can leave WoW for another time. Yeah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow because I want to go into Cheese's story now, but yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time, even though if I will be streaming Wuthering Waves now, I might have to make it short. So, hence why I just decided to do Clash of the Elite. Alright. Clash of the Elite news more important? Yeah. And plus, many people are, coming by the stream. So, yeah, this is going to be good for the channel too. So, yeah. Alright. We will be doing this in depth. All right. We're gonna check out Heavenly 2, Heavenly Ill. I don't know how to pronounce this, but yeah. All right. Yeah, we're gonna check out this one first, and then we'll check out the other one. All right. Because there's 2 translations. All right. Let's jump right in. Let's not waste any more time. All right. If other people are gonna come by the stream, then yeah, it will be live reacting to Clash of the Elite episodes too. Yeah. I will be live on Twitch on April 1st, 8:30 p.m. because that is the time of Clash of the Elite. And then, like I said, I have a challenge for you fans if you want to participate. But first off, we have to, you guys have to meet a certain achievement for each reaction videos. That's why I know who are the people that are gonna be the real ones. All right. By having 1.5k plus views on one episode reaction each. All right, each episode reaction, and then 100 plus likes, minimum 100 likes on each reaction video. Yeah, I'm on short ban from. Oh really? Why? For some reason. Hopefully next week I'll be back. What? All right. You mentioned Ayanokouji has more emotions in his voice. Does that mean he was in a light novel like that too? I think they are, because you can actually hear Ayanokouji's voice in like the commercials for the light novel that it's changing. But yeah, what are we doing today? We're jumping right into the details of the first 4 episodes that are, because someone in Japan who attended the event literally put the details, every single detail of the first 4 episodes, along with the talk segment, the talk session. So that's gonna be good. So this is gonna be good. I haven't read this yet. I don't want to spoil myself earlier. So yeah. All right. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, that is the challenge. 1.5k views in each reaction video. 100 likes on each reaction video, and then comment on each video, even though it's like first, second, whatever it is, just comment. All right, and obviously subscribe to my channel. That's it. All right, I'll do a giveaway for year 3 volume 1. All right, and then after all those have been met, wait, put all the details but couldn't record the video. What? The leak. Oh god, I thought the whole thing would get leaked. I don't know, man. I feel like the fans of Clash from the Elite are just way too loyal, sincere, sincere fans that don't record. Yeah, giveaway if you guys achieve a certain, But yeah, that's the rules. All right, those are the rules. Subscribe to my channel. 1.5k views in each reaction video, episode reaction video. 100 likes minimum, and then comment on videos. All right, Clash from Daily fans are too diligent. JJK fans are much more of a menace in this case. Even ReZero fans, like what, brother? That's diabolical. Anyway, yeah, like Sinchi said, Clash from the Elite fans don't have leakers. We don't have leakers for the anime. So that is, I guess, you can say that's a good thing or not. But yeah, ReZero fans were savage. If it isn't leaked, what are we do analysis on? No, because we're doing this. Like, this is literally in depth. You can see the length of this thing. It's huge. All right. So yeah, and also we're gonna see the talk segment after this because it's also translated. So yeah, we're gonna read and see what the director and the staff has said during the event. All right, because all those posts on X are what do you call this? Those posts on X are just generally summarized. Yeah. Oh, hi, Lion Koji. Have you watched those episodes? No, I haven't. But that's why I am doing a massive spoiler warning tag on the thumbnail and on the title of this live stream. All right. For those of you that are anime only, please do not check this live stream right now unless you want to get spoiled. All right. Because this is for what do you call this? For light novel onlys that wants to know, about what's been adapted in the anime. All right. I personally feel leaks kill the hype. Yeah. That's why I really don't want, Clash of the Elite to have leaks of the video of the episodes and openings and endings. But yeah, what I do want to hear is literally the details and the talk segment. Like, that's literally what I want to hear. All right. That's why this is gonna be different from the episode. All right. We're gonna watch it, and obviously we're gonna see it for the first time, hear it for the first time. But this is the only thing that we're just gonna analyze. All right, just the details. All right, as light novel fans. Anime onlys, do not watch this, please. If bro only put out this much effort in these exams. Should I be? I haven't read Year 2 Volume 10. Really? After Year 2 Volume 10? Well, funnily enough, I haven't finished Volume 5 of Year 2 yet because I've been like extremely busy. But yeah, after Volume 10 of Year 2, it's gonna be insanity. But yeah, I want to watch even the leak opening. Come on, guys. You know, as much as I want to hear the details, obviously I'm on Volume 10 of Year 2. I'm on Volume 5 of Year 2. I'm being transparent. I'm not. Listen, I don't consider myself as a reader if I just read the summaries and the leaks of each volume. I don't consider myself as a reader, all right? I am a fraud if that's the case. I'm pretentious. I would be a pretentious reader if I don't read every single detail of the book, all right? That's why I will be reading the entirety of the book. Anyway, you got rage baited. I stopped reading because I heard you got expelled in volume 12.5. Let's get started on the details. All right. You've been in volume 5 for 4 weeks now. No, I haven't really started because it's been putting on hold because of every single time streams are just there's too much to handle, streaming and editing, so it's just too much. All right, let's jump right in because once again, anime only's shoo. All right, unless you want to get spoiled. Us light novel readers will have to talk about this. All right, this is huge. Okay, so all right, this is from Heavenly 2, Heavenly 3. But yeah, 3 Encore on YouTube. Big shout out to you. And the user on X that posted this on PixIV, the Japanese fan. But yeah, I hope your channel grows, bro. You deserve it for the effort. Thank you, man. Arisu will make her return. Cope. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Spoilers. All right, anime onlys. This is your last chance. All right, I've read the original work once, but I remember about 90% of it. But I haven't read the manga. Oh, but I have read the manga. But okay, the first year segment had a strong old school era anime vibe, whereas the second year segment so far has a modern era anime feel. Arisu rizzed me up. Okay, so this is what the PixIV user has said. The Japanese fan. Noriyuki Nomata looks like Katsuragi if he is the bald guy. There was no leak of season 4. Yeah, there is no leak. Surprisingly so. So these fans are extremely sincere and loyal. They are actually loyal. Interesting. But okay. Of course, that's partly because the production team has completely changed, but the constantly jiggling breasts from the first year segment, which I personally didn't like much, hasn't been as prominent this time around. Ooh, okay. Oh, interesting. So, no more fan service. No more fan service. No. Anyway, take that however you want. No fan service. No unnecessary fan service. I think that's the right term. All right. Shit, less fan service, more serious approach. Yeah, that's what I like even more. So yeah, we need fan service for Ichika. Yeah, I mean, for some degree, Ichika, I guess. Since Kushida's appearances have been limited so far, I don't know how it will turn out when she appears more prominently. Ichika fan service is unnecessary. It is necessary. On X and Reddit. Yeah. For psychological breakdowns, nah. Yeah, they're going of a more serious approach. I feel like that's what the director wants. I mean, this guy knows how to direct seriousness and fan service. I mean, sucking blood anyway. Of course, that's partly because the production team has completely changed. Okay, yeah. So, I guess it's just because of Kushida not being there. I guess. Yeah. Anyway, unlike before, The subtitles were not quotes, but ordinary titles. Ah, okay, I was right. After seeing the synopsis and then the episode title of episode 1, there's no more quotes. No more quote title. Goodbye, RIP. Well, take that however you want. If you love the quotes, I love the quotes, but I guess it's time to move on. Time for a new journey of year 2, alright? Okay. Although they appeared in something like Latin, at first before switching to Japanese. Oh, I mean the White Room intelligence test. It defined the part of Flash from the Elite. Nah, I think let's not get too hasty here. All right. Okay, this is interesting. It appears something like Latin at first before switching to Japanese, the title of the episode. Okay. I'm not at all confident if it was Latin, but it was definitely in the alphabet. I couldn't see any familiar words, so it doesn't feel like it was English. Ooh. Interesting. First, the scene where Tsukishiro gives instructions to the assassin. Okay, similar to how it started. And in the manga, because this is how the manga started. Okay, I was right. The manga's adaptation in this part is pretty much just, a whiteboard. But in the anime, they made it futuristic, because in the this season of Clash of the Elite, we all know the OAA app literally introduced more on the technology aspect of the series. So I think this is a good approach. Okay, I'm loving the anime changes so far. Okay. Gives instructions to the assassin. It was great to see everyone's visuals there. This is the one. Okay. Kino's probably so proud that his peak of the light novel finally animated. Yeah. I mean, knowing that Tomoshi Sensei, the illustrator, is involved in designing the characters, we all know that Lurch, the staff, and the author themselves have good relationship, because like I said before, authors are always invited in the studio. Whether they help or not is up to them. All right, it's up to the studio and it's up to the authors. But yeah, I like that they're going. Yeah, they are. The number increased by 15 since the first year, making it 39 without Yamauchi. This was mentioned in the talk, which got a laugh. Oh no. Wait, are they not explaining it? At this point, there wasn't even the sound of teeth grinding, let alone voices, and from the outfit, pants, it seemed like it could be a guy. Hairstyles weren't visible because they had hoods on. Yeah, okay. What? Wait, they literally just spawned. They literally just spawned. What? There's no explanation. What? They literally spawned out of nowhere. That's fun. That's fucking funny. All right. Okay. Yamauchi was too pro for it. Okay. After that was the first brief slice of life part. The master of the black room for real. Ayanokouji is watching this in this live stream and manipulating the chat. Slice of life part. Chiba, Ayanokouji's voice actor Chiba Shoya, also mentioned it. Ooh, okay. But it felt like Ayanokouji learned to mimic a high school student. Ooh. Okay. Not just here, but Ayanokouji's lines had a lot of intonation, and while he still didn't show emotions as much as an ordinary high schooler, he appeared more human-like than during his first year. Thanks to that, he looked cool throughout. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Noriyuki Nomata. GOAT! Character designer. GOAT! Alright. The reconciliation scene between Karizawa and Sato was also nice. Yes! This didn't get cut! Yes! Okay. Both were on the verge of tears and their voices trembled, which I really liked. Yes! Yes! It didn't get cut. Yes! Okay. Okay. Good. Good sign. Good sign, guys. Good sign. Yes, yes, yes. Good sign. This is a good sign. All right, we just read this manga recently. All right, I really love this manga. Okay. After the special exam, or the first and second years form pairs of a test for a test, in the scene where Ichirose holds a social event in the gym, I clearly heard a boy's voice saying, "Isn't that senior Ichinose cute?" Which made me laugh. She was indeed cute, even without a voice. Wow! They added NPC voice. Okay. Peak character development not getting cut. Yeah. Nah, this is a W. This is a W from Noriyuki Nomata right now, and the scriptwriter. And okay, you know what? Kadokawa and Lurch. There you go. This is a W. This is a huge W because this is one of K's best moments. All right, this is one of my highlights of K's best moments in year 2. I'm sorry, but I don't like Ichinose's new hair more than her old one. Maybe I just need another angle. Really? I like it even more though. It is Sato. It is one of Sato's best moments as well. Yeah, this is literally more like being true to each other, like best friends. That's why I really love this scene, and the fact that this didn't get cut. W, actual W. By the way, in the manga, this was considered like an extra chapter, so it wasn't really in the canon or more like main chapters of the manga. So yeah, this is like 9.5 chapters, but yeah. Clothes are same, matching manga type, probably. I'm not gonna lie, Hosen looks so much better in the manga. Bro was a menace. I love the light novel because it gives a character arc for everyone without being too much. Sad that the anime used to cut most of that. Okay. The scene where Hosen and Nanase barged into the second year floor was intense from the start, with Hosen's overwhelming presence. Nanase seemed dignified in front of Hosen and looked cool and cute. When Hosen applied pressure, a pink tinted effect appeared. Whoa, really? Oh, clearly conveying the strange atmosphere. Ooh! Okay, that's why. That's why the color, the color grading of this scene is, kind of reddish because of the intense atmosphere. Okay, I did wonder why they made it like that, but I was assuming that it's somehow because of the atmosphere, so I was correct. Hosen is so tall. I wish everyone also have your 2-type adaptation. They gave Ryuin's cleavage. Okay. That was actually a good direction. I want to see it in anime format. It was good that Ishizaki stopped Sudo from almost hitting Hosen when provoked. Oh, wait, really? Wait, I don't remember. Wait, is this anime original? I just read the manga recently. Obviously, I haven't reread the light novel. I'm gonna reread it, obviously, because that's what I do. Bro, that's his daughter. Wait, is this anime original? I don't remember. Ishizaki didn't stop Sudo, right? What? I'm confused. Wait. What? That AOW Ishizaki development anime original. Anyway. Okay. Ryuin then appeared in the middle. It's strange how lining up with Hosen makes you think. This guy looks good, maybe because the animation was beautiful, or did his face look better compared to the first year arc? I liked how Ryuin wasn't phased at all. Even when provoked by Hosen in the early first year days, would he have said, "If you want to get hit so bad, I'll give you what you want"? Or perhaps he saw through Hosen's strength and stopped. Kakata even commented that a father brought his daughter. yeah, I heard that. Okay, yeah, this is the choke. Kaka is peak. Instead, Ibuki was lifted by the neck. I'm sorry, but the way Ibuki struggled felt monotonous and unnatural. I really love the scene where Ibuki takes a desperate breath after being released from Hosen. I think Ishizaki stopped to do. Oh, really? Okay. so I have to reread it. But the way Ibuki struggled felt monotonous and unnatural. Really? Hey yo, what happened? Wait, they didn't take the manga approach? Oh, come on. Anyway. The scene where Ayanokouji was talking with Sakinagi on a bench at Kiyaki Mall or somewhere, my first impression was that now all the leaders of each class have appeared. Oh, well, on the bench? In the manga, they talked standing at the Kiyaki Mall. Interesting. Yeah, Ibuki's new design. Yeah, I really, I'm not vibing with this new design of Ibuki. But, lock this guy up. Why does Sakanagi look like such a mommy in the manga? Yeah. I really like Sakanagi's design in the manga. Interesting. On a bench. Huh. Sakanagi might be the only anime girl I've ever simped for. And Ichika. Ayanokouji and Suzune arrange a meeting with Nanase for a talk. They made their way to the library where Hiyori greets them as she was there to talk to some first years. Hiyori was as cute as ever. Oh, wait. I feel like that is in the light novel, but it wasn't adapted in the manga. Hey, yo! Another anime W? Wait, what? Another anime dub? No. What is this? What's going on? Many people glaze the fuck out of the manga adaptation of Year 2, but the anime is taking it in another step. Hey, yo. Anime dub? Okay, interesting. Hiyori is in the scene in the library, but in the manga she wasn't. So, yeah. The scene where Furikita, Ayanokouji, and Sudo call out to the trio of first-year boys, but I was taken aback when I heard Thorfinn from Vinland Saga VA. Wait, really? Oh, wow. I haven't finished Vinland Saga, but anyway. Interesting. She always keeps Koji beside her. Then Amasawa appears. She's quite mischievous and cute. She's my top favorite among the new first year students. Thorfinn's VA is so peak. I have no enemies. Aside from strong men, I like men who can cook. It leads to Ayanokouji deciding to cook. No, wait. Did they actually adapt the comedy bit? How does bro remember everything? Yeah. I mean, this user that attended the event, at the advanced screening yesterday, did say that he is gonna upload his in-depth review details at his PixIV. So he uploaded it on PixIV, but these fans on Reddit have translated it, and then they've let me know. That's why I'm now reading it. Okay. I like how Ayanokouji's monotone reading got slightly better. It's nice to see that he can smoothly play along with the line. Yes! They didn't cut this comedy! Yes! Oh, dub. Another dub from the anime. People make actual YouTube vids on PixIV. Oh, really? Yeah, okay. They didn't cut this part out. Yes! I thought the site was just for NSFW art. Hey, yo, Shinji, chill out, man. I mean, I saw, in PixIV as well, but yeah, I laughed so much at that scene. Yeah, when we read this part as well in the manga, I laughed. Yes! Oh my god! Yo, Noriyuki Nomata, I love you so much. You saw what? Nothing! Oh, no. PixIV, I just saw Ghost Mikawa. No, Ghost Mikawa, what am I saying? But yeah, the illustrator of Gimai Seikatsu. Hiten. Days with My Stepsister illustrator. But yeah. Okay, this is good. Good. We're getting actual comedy bits. This makes Ayanokouji way more human. Even though it's a monotone, you know, voice, it's still funny because of the delivery. This is good. Okay. Yes. Alright. Amasawa requested Tom Yum Gung in Ayanokouji's room. Even though it was quickly prepared, it looked really delicious. Amasawa finished it completely too. I'm fucking hyped for season 4. You know, when I heard that many people have said that they're not cutting out the comedy bits, I was like, okay, that's good. That's actually good news for the series because they're actually implementing the comedy bits. They're not making it edgy, you know. I mean, the series enough is already pretty much edgy, but we have to take a breather and take some, gag comedy scenes. Just make it, a little more lighthearted. Yeah, alright, I'm glad. And Yagami is just so cute with high-pitched voice, big eyes, and so much charm. What? Like they already said, that director was passionate about this project. Then I expect no less from him. Yeah. I mean, the director should be passionate, obviously. But, yeah, I'm just glad that this director is just taking this seriously. I meant just looking at the director's proud smile in his appearance at the event tells you enough. Yeah. What an innocent child indeed. It's not COTE anymore. Yeah, we're done with that shit. The scriptwriters can't come up with something better because they're like, fuck, how can I condense this shit? You know what? COTE. I hope we get COTE at a comedy moment for the joke. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Oh shit! They didn't cut this part out. Okay. When Kurizawa wanted to sit next to Ayanokouji to study in his room and patted the floor invitingly, or when she found a strand of oh, the manga cut that part out. The manga cut the part out where Kei found a hair strand of Ichika, and the light novel literally made the detail and said, Kei picked up a hair strand that is red and that is Ichika. But in the manga, they didn't show it, so they cut it out. But in the anime, they didn't cut it. What the fuck? Hey, yo! Another dub from the anime. Alright. Amasawa's hair and got sulky with jealousy. They are including shit that manga cut out. Yeah, bro. That is huge. It was really adorable. Sulky with jealousy. That is... Okay, cute. Help me. The guy next to me seemed to be a Kiyotaka fan. Oh, no. And was totally melting here. Gooners are going to idolize Ichika as a perfect girl. You can't blame me for getting hyped. Yeah, I'm not blaming you because I am hyped as well. Whether it was good timing or bad, I somehow liked when Amasawa came looking for her hair tie and said, "It might turn into something a little naughty." Hey, yo! Nah, this bratty girl. Okay, good. They didn't cut the part out, which is great. Another comedy bit. So that's gonna be in episode 3, right? This is gonna be in episode 3 of season 4. It's gonna be a huge leap up to previous season. Yeah, it is. So far, this is already better than the previous seasons. I already love the art style and animations of the trailers of season 4, but then knowing that they didn't cut out some comedy bits, huge dub. And the fact that they actually had to make some changes in Ayanokouji's voice just to make it more human. Oh, hi, Encore. 3 Encore. Yeah, it is your post. We're gonna check the other posts later as well. But yeah, big shout out to you. I said it earlier. Yeah, big shout out to you. Ichika is so good that she changed my second best girl approach from Kei to Ichika in 2 chapters. Apparently, a lot of shots are close to being one-to-one compared to the illustrations, which many loved. My post is the other one. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. We're gonna check that out later. I can't wait for April. So far, so good. The comedy bits aren't cut out. Huge dub from the anime. Alright, I'm loving this director. Man, Lurch and Kadokawa actually did something good for the series for once in their life. Okay. Sakenagi, Kamuro, Hashimoto, and Kito. Oh, okay. We're discussing the special exam at a cafe. I remember that only Sakenagi had a hot drink, while the other three were having ice drinks. I wonder if they were distinguishing between the leader and the rest. Maybe I'm overthinking it. There were also more locations, background added, and although it was likely on campus, there were several unfamiliar places where Ayanokouji and Horikita were talking. Ooh! More locations in the anime! Unfamiliar places. Huge dub! Not lazy, guys! We're not reusing the backgrounds, you know, we're actually getting way more. New locations, new scenes, new background art. Huge dub, once again. They're doing a big gamble. Yeah, I think this is their first gamble for the series. They did an advanced screening for the very first time. First 4 episodes, never done before. And yet, it's successful in Japan. If even the fans loved it. 1-to-1 with the light novel illustrations. Comedy bits didn't get cut out. Huge dub. Lurch really locked in. Really didn't expect that. I mean, Kadokawa as well. You know, Kadokawa had to invest money. Obviously, the producers have to invest money for the studio to adapt it. You know, and then they have to reconsider. You know, producers make the call. If they say you're gonna have to handle 13 episodes only in the anime, and then these are the books that you're gonna adapt into 13 episodes, obviously the staff have to adjust. The production team have to adjust. Is Origairu also directed by this director? Episode 5, right, of season 1 of Origairu. Yeah, the Hachiman speech, the I hate nice girl speech. That's the director. So yeah, this guy knows how to direct monologue scenes. Let's hope we can get some random scenes with Albert saying family. Okay. Where was I? The scene where Horikita and Hosen's negotiations break down and they decide to discuss somewhere, saying it's too visible here. On the way back, it was night, so there wasn't many people around though. Rest of Horigairu is kind of ass either way, so he only produced a good episode. Wow. Okay. Okay. We're nearing. All right, this is now episode 4. Oh shit, here we go. The knife scene, guys, knife scene. The scenes with fighting and action were always so intense that I couldn't take my eyes off them. Although Sudo is quick to use his fist compared to Hosen, the difference in experience is significant, and I felt I could somehow perceive the difference in their movements. Though it might just be my imagination. On the other hand, since Rikita has mastered a structured martial art, her form was evident from the stance. She momentarily overwhelmed Hosen, but due to the body and strength differences stemming from gender, her roundhouse kick was stopped and she ultimately lost. Whoa! Wait. That wasn't in the manga. Wait, Susan actually got some action. Hey, yo? Nah, man. The anime is doing justice right now. What's going on? What is going on? We're actually getting another anime superiority compared to the manga, even though the manga is already doing so much justice from the light novel. But the fact that they've cut out some stuff that the anime didn't is huge. Yeah, new Horikita. Yeah, this is great. Okay, I'm loving this so far. I really like the knife scene, and just at the moment when the knife stabbed into Ayanokouji's hand, it suddenly started raining heavily. Raining heavily? Oh, so it is that scene. What? Wait. There's more knife scene explanation on your post, which is good. Oh, okay. Haters are in shambles right now. Hey, yo, who said that this season is gonna be 13 episodes? Oh, the pacing's gonna be bad. Oh. Fucking hell, man. These haters just, can't be positive for once, can't be optimistic for once in their life. Jesus Christ. Anyway, the trailer moment I remember. Okay, yeah, that is the one. They put rain for the vibes. Yeah, this is Lurch's, forte. Doing rain night scenes. Was that in the light novel? It wasn't. It was completely anime original. Yeah, it is a good change. Just like what they did with the construction site compared to the rooftop, I prefer the construction site. That felt way better, especially with the vibe and the rain instead of making it cold with snow. I think the rain effect is much better. They said One Punch Man, bro. Put some respect in Clash of the Elite's name. Exactly. When I heard, and the lighting, yeah. When I heard them say that, this is gonna be One Punch Man Season 3 disaster. Shut the fuck up! You have no idea who you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about right now. This is Clash of the Elite. We all know Kadokawa and Lurch love this series, alright? No matter how much of a butchered adaptation Year 1 was, we all know Year 2 has way more sales than Year 1, alright? Year 2 sales are much better in comparison to Year 1 light novel sales. So we all know the budget is much higher compared to Year 1. But you barely could see anything. I mean, it just depends. I mean, that's why the Blu-ray, if you remember, the Blu-ray literally made the lighting, enhanced a bit more. But yeah, we're finally getting elite. Yeah, the disrespect in comparison to One Punch Man Season 3 is fucking diabolical. I'm actually mad about that. This is nothing compared to One Punch Man Season 3's disaster. The disaster in One Punch Man Season 3 is nothing compared to this. Alright. Interesting. Raining heavily. It wasn't a gradual drizzle that turned into a downpour, but rather it started pouring all at once. Oh, even though Sudo is there, is it okay to discuss mystery stories here? Even if only slightly exposing their true selves, I wonder. Oh, okay. Interesting. It's like, it's like when they do in horror movies or when they reveal something. Manga's panel. Like, oh no. Clash of the Elite Season 4 will be better looking than One Punch Man Season 3, but Lurch can produce a full action episode like One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 8 or 9. Yeah, that's true. But we all know Lurch can cook with action. But we all know that Lurch, when it comes to Clash of the Elite, this isn't all about action. This is about the mind games, the psychological aspect. Hence why we love this series. It's not about the action. It's about the mind games, guys. Like, come on. Yeah, Clash of the Elite isn't an action series. Manga cooked here, not gonna lie. Yeah, look at his nonchalant face. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I actually prefer the manga. I'm sorry. It's a new team. We will see how they do it. Yeah, action is a bonus. After Island, we'll barely see any fight. Yeah, exactly. If you're comparing it into an action anime, that's more demanding. Well, you have to consider that. Yeah. And also, I really, here in the manga, isn't the knife kind of lame compared to the light novel? You can't. I mean, it's what do you call it? What do they call it? Petty knife. I mean, it's a petty knife. It wasn't meant to be super big. But yeah. What was I saying earlier? About One Punch Man. But yeah, many people compared Clash of the Elite's action, the Ayanokouji versus Ryuen fight. Many people compared that to Shonen, which is like, what the fuck? The action in Clash of the Elite is supposed to be realistic martial arts. It's not your fucking shonen action. Nah, man. Get out of our series. Get out. You're not welcome here. I can't lie, the biggest action in Clash of the Elite was Dragon Boy trying to kick Sakinaki. It was Yamagod knocking the stick off Sakinaki. Oh no. The knife is supposed to be petty knife? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. After finishing the test, okay. The whole class was buzzing about Ayanokouji's perfect score in math. Okay. For some reason, Keisei's surprised face is burned into my memory. Why? Oh, really? Oh, I can't wait to see Keisei's face. Oh, no. The crash out. Okay. Segment. So, let's see. You know what? Let's check out the other post by the Great Sage. All right, let's check out this post. The Great Sage's post. So yeah, this is from this user right here. If you wanna check out the PixIV, but yeah, that is that person's post, and they translated it. All right. Ryun versus Koji might be one of my favorite fights of all time because it's so realistically choreographed. For real. Yeah, that's why I really like that. That post was pretty fast paced, no? But yeah, okay. This is too much words. Holy shit. Alright, let's see. Wait, never mind. Chi and Ichino's getting massage was the best action piece in Classroom TV. Nah, Sinchi. Stop. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Anime. Okay, wait. It was fast paced because it was from that guy's memory. Alright. This time it's not a screenshot. An SS. There are these are my impressions of the advanced screening held at Ikebukuro Humax Cinemas on March 7, 2026. This contains a ton of spoilers for Year 2 anime episodes 1 to 4. If you absolutely don't want to be spoiled until April, I recommend backing out. Alright guys, back out now. We're too far in, alright? We're too far in. And plus we're light novel readers. We have to hear it. You know, obviously watching it blindly, not knowing the visuals, you know, we didn't see the visuals at all, is gonna be completely different. So yeah, I mean, just telling us own words is, you know, enough to get us excited. But yeah, and all we can do is just imagine. Imagine it. We are in too deep, exactly. First of all, the content of episodes 1 to 4 covers Year 2 Volume 1. Ah! Oi, wait. Where are the people that have said that, they're gonna condense episodes 1 to 4 into Year 2 Volume 1 and Volume 2? Oh no, they're gonna condense that. Oh, because the trailer showed Volume 1 and 2. Where are they now? Where are they? Huh? Nah, man. I'm actually crashing out. Nah, I'm actually mad about those people. Acting. How many episodes will cover the island exam? Probably 7 max. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna prolong that. They're struggling in trenches, right? Yeah, we're probably 7 to 8. I think 7 is the best they can do because Volume 4 is just heavy action, you know. So it really, you know, it's just it has a lot of words, but the action scenes are gonna be quick, you know. So yeah, yeah, guys, where are the fucking haters that are very pessimistic and said, "Oh no, episodes 1 to 4 will cover 2 volumes." I don't see them anymore. Huh? Oh no! Shut up. Some people can't stand on it when they're proven wrong. Exactly. That's why I'm actually rage baiting them right now. Can you show reviews on that post? What? Reviews of this one? Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, volume 3 and 4 must be 8 episodes combined. I don't think it'll be 8 episodes, but we'll see. Unless they... Because the fans in the talk segment talked about, you know, the directors talked about what they'll cover, you know, in the anime season. So we'll know up until what they'll cover. So we'll see in the translation. Did you see how they did not show a single glance of Koenji in the trailer? Yeah. But yeah. Because like I said, you know what? I'm gonna show it to you guys. This fucking guy who was literally making, fun of me by saying, "Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to actually come back into this video and laugh, because it's gonna be 13 episodes." Oh, all right. Big shout out to this person. All right. Big shout out to you, my guy. Big shout out to you, VZ Gamer 5738. All right. Excited to come back here a few months from now when they skip volume 4.5 and adapt volume 2 into 2 episodes just to fit 13 episodes in the season. Lol. All right, man. Enjoy, huh? Enjoy the shout out. Anyway. That's basically the last fight of the island. Yeah. Bro, that's rage bait? Nah. Nah, I saw his subscription, man. You know what I saw? Nicholas Light. So, you all know Nicholas Light just hated on the anime of One Punch Man Season 3. Uh-oh. But yeah. I mean, Nicholas Light's content are entertaining, but like his hate is just way too much. So yeah. Like, it's so toxic. Hated on the animators for clout. Yeah, that's what I actually didn't like, about Nicholas Light. But yeah. Alright. Let's see. Let's do it. It starts with a conversation between Tsukishiro and the White Room student, and ends with a conversation between Ayanokouji and Tsukishiro after the exam is over. Oh, okay, they ended it there. Okay. What's this post you're on right now? The Great Sage's Reddit post. Because there's differences here. Okay, so we finally got a confirmation where it'll end. It's still a cliffhanger, but it's... Wait, this is volume 2 now, right? Technically, this is volume 2 of the light novel. But yeah. Okay, this is actually a good move, because I actually thought about this as well. When we read the manga of the second stage, we actually... what do we call this? Volume 1. Okay, volume 1. Because in the manga, the way they ended it with the perfect score was just a little bit of volume 2. Okay, yeah. So yeah, because I did make a speculation that they will end it with, Ayanokouji entering the room and was about to talk with Tsukishiro. But yeah, volume 1, last part. Okay, there you go. Perfect score. What? Oh no, Shinji got spoiled. Okay, yeah. Okay. Damn, so the first mangaka of year 2 literally didn't adapt everything of volume 1. Huh. I already know that, don't worry. Okay. Valid criticism is good. Blind hate just makes fandom toxic. Exactly. That's why I really, I was just, fucking annoyed by these anime haters of Clash of Delete. Like, can you give the anime credit for, some good parts of it, even though they butchered the adaptation? Yes, we can all agree that it's a butchered adaptation. That's a fact. But we can all agree that they actually have done pretty much a good job, adapting it into 13 episodes. Tell that to Baseless Upin. Okay, so confirmation that it ends in volume 1, the Ayanokouji and Tsukishiro talk. My impression, it was extremely interesting. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say it looks totally different compared to seasons 2 and 3. Honestly, I even want them to remake the first year arc with the current staff. Oh, that is huge. That's huge. This tells us that this new staff of Lurch and this new director is competent. Bro is competent to direct this anime. I admire us Blue Lock fans. We just got happy that they cooked in the last episode and decided to forget the disaster. Okay, now this is good. This is a good sign that these new staff of Clash of the Elite Season 4 are cooking. Okay. The real appeal of Clash of the Elite is Ayanokouji's moves, right? People think Seasons 1 to 3 look better. Yeah, I don't know why, man. Like, what? Nah, like, I saved this photo because someone did a comparison. I showed it to some of you guys. But, yeah. Even Kakao TV saw this post. This is Season 3, right? This is Season 3. And then this is Season 4. It's night and day. Look at that. Nah, man. What are they cooking? Season 1 is obviously better at everything. Second one is obviously better at everything, yeah. Okay. I think because of shading. Nah, like, it looks bland. The one in Season 3 looks bland. You know, the coloring, it just feels average. I love the new art style. Haruka looks next level. Yeah, I actually love Haruka's design. Need to study what they're smoking with these sticks. Okay, here we go. In the year 2 anime, S1 had the best eyes, to be honest. I mean, we'll see, because like the fans have said, the director said that we should all pay attention to the eyes, the details of the eyes. So that means they're making it even better than the first 3 seasons. I can't lie, that drawing of Koji is not the strongest. The Season 4 one. Yeah, it wasn't. It isn't. Wait, where was I? Nostalgia talking. I like the new looks in Season 4. It gives a new feel to me, and I hope it feels more mysterious. Yeah. Okay. In year 2 anime, the focus becomes what he's thinking based on the first year events, how he acts, how he traps opponents. And I think they managed to make his crazy competence come across even more strongly than in the first year arc. Actually, dub. An actual W from Lurch. Noriyuki Nomata, I love you. Oh my god, this director. I'm loving his direction already. More focus in his inner monologues. Oh god, this is great. What was the best in episodes 1 to 4? Episode 4, obviously. Episode 4 starts from negotiations in a karaoke room. Ah, okay. Koji is finally Koji and not edgy robot. Yeah. Episode 4 starts from negotiations in the karaoke room between the 2-0 what? Oh, the 2D trio, Ayanokouji, Rikita Sudo, and the 1D duo, Hosen and Anase. When I first saw the trailer, the new eyes seriously caught my attention, and the director said they put special detailing into them. So yeah, we have to pay close attention to the eyes because they paid too much attention to detail in that one. Turning it into voice plus animation makes Hosen's dangerous, unhinged vibe hit insanely hard. Ooh! If Hosen is already intimidating in the light novel and the manga, the anime made him even more insane. Is this review translated from... Yeah, it is. From PixIV. This is the user. If you want to check out, this is the link. But yeah. Then Sudo versus Hosen begins, and the impact is just brutal. Sudo gets instantly crushed, and Rikta comes in right after and also gets beaten down immediately. Hosen pulls out a concealed petty knife towards Rikta, and the direction is great. Ooh, like the silver reflection. Whoa, and the camera work being drenched in reds/pinks. It reminded me of the kind of effect used in Jujutsu Kaisen. What? Wait. Fact check this. Jujutsu Kaisen watchers. Sinchi, what is this? What is this? Because I haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen. What? What the fuck? This is a crazy comparison right now. What the fuck? Like curse technique. Higuroma's domain expansion. I mean, curse energy. Yeah, I've seen. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, so I can't fact check this. I haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, it was insane? Oh shit. What? Oh shit. You want to see the clip? Alright, show it. Show it to me. Wait, okay. Damn, they are cooking this season. Oh shit, this is next level. This adaptation has been done justice. Wow. Okay, here we go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh what? Whoa, that is actually crazy. Wow. Ha. I see. Hey yo, that's actually a huge compliment. What the fuck? That is actually a huge compliment. What the fuck? Okay. Nah, man. Are there any leaks? Nah. Okay, Ayanokouji versus Hosen. At the moment, Hosen lunges and aims for his leg. Ayanokouji thrusts out his palm. In the original novel, it was already a ridiculously cool full spread illustration, but the anime somehow surpasses the original. What? Oh, what? Hey yo! Hey yo 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 yo! Whoa 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 whoa! Wait, whoa, wait, what? No. Wait. That's actually insane. That's exaggeration. Wait. Is it better than the manga? The manga is better. I'm not gonna lie. But like, whoa! Koji Glaze is what we needed from Lurch. Yeah. Imagine it's just a 1-to-1. Wow, that is huge. Wow, I didn't expect that. Oh shit. What? This is huge. Okay. There's a painful thunk sound. The screen turns vividly red. The violence depiction is stronger than season 1, maybe around PG-12, with a blood splatter-like effect. And they even have heavy rain pouring down over Ayanokouji and Hosen. Amazing direction. Whoever came up with it deserves a bonus. Whoa! Alright. Noriyuki Nomata. Hearing this review right now, I already love you. Yeah, I wonder who the SB and the episode director is. I wonder who storyboarded it, because Noriyuki Nomata storyboarded episode 1. That's his first storyboard. So we'll see who storyboarded this episode, because this is the best episode. Obviously. It's supposed to be the best episode. Season 1 to 3 never existed. We started from 4. Yeah. Because they never explained the additional students, right? They never explained the 40 students. What? No, diabolical from the anime. I mean, that's probably the most intense moment in the anime. Yeah. Because it's such a great move that they ended, this first 4 episodes on a cliffhanger. An intense cliffhanger. That's what I wanted them to do. it's like the Oshinoko treatment, where the first pilot episode is insane. So the fact that they made the first 4 episodes into like the first, schedule, first air date, dub, absolute W, absolute cinema. Yeah, it was supposed to be. Yeah, the fact that they adapted Volume 1 and then just literally said, you know what, let's just air all these episodes for Volume 1. I have to buy Volume 1 before Season 4 airs, not gonna lie. But yeah. Okay, here we go. And then, despite being covered in blood, Ayanokouji starts calmly delivering deduction after deduction in his usual tone. Oh, the cold aura tone. Oh shit. He matter of factly explains that Hosen, Nanase, and Amasawa were trying to get him expelled. The abnormality of that contrast is insane. Even in the novel, you think this is not the time for that. But in the anime, the shot lingers on the wound so much that it makes Ayanokouji's abnormality feel even clearer. Oh! Yo! Peak visual storytelling. Oh, shit! Oh! I'm glazing. I'm glazing already. Nah, this is peak. I've never glazed the fucking anime this much. Oh, shit. I can't even... recommend Classroom of the Elite, but now, oh shit, you guys, you have to go through the first seasons first. It deserves a glaze. Yeah, this is an incredible direction. Holy shit. Many people were worried because of the trailer, because of what's shown in the trailer. Obviously, the trailer's not gonna do it justice. We've seen it many times. Trailers don't do it justice, alright? Your reaction is making Twitch lag. Imagine these reviews were just a big early April Fool's joke. Nah, I doubt it. I'm gonna cry. Wow, this is actually amazing. Wow, I've never been this hyped for Clash of the Elite. It's like Kingdom anime adaptation. Oh really? I'm gonna return by death. I prayed for times like these. Wow. Nah, man, this is a huge praise. This is a huge praise, guys. Nah, this is such a huge dub. Shot lingers on the wound. What does that mean? It means that his nonchalant voice, he's been stabbed, and yet he is explaining, he is deducing, he is explaining what he already figured out, while the stab wound is still there. They're showing the stab wound while he's also talking nonchalantly with a cold tone. That is aura. That is aura. That is fucking aura. Classroom of the Anime slander can finally be put to rest. No, I rest. Hosen, wakatta yo. Peak VA? I didn't think Koji's VA could get any better. Yeah. Damn, this is some amazing cinematography. Just imagining the cinematography right now. Oh, God. As a filmmaker, and then seeing this word for word, imagining that as a filmmaker. Oh, shit. It's so good. It's so good. I thought it was perfect from season 1. Well, you thought wrong. Oh god, this is amazing. Okay. Ayanokouji's work in these episodes. Looking back, he did way too much. Here's the summary. Treated Amasawa to cooking and secured Sudo's partner. Exchanged contact info with Nanase and, through that, elevated Horikita to the negotiating table with Hosen. Only problem that's left is Koji's height. Why he looks so small? I mean... Hosen is just way too big. If you told me that 2 years ago, I would have laughed. Wait, completely shut down Hosen. This is the biggest. Ooh. By partnering with Hosen, avoided being paired with a White Room student and taken down together. Because Class D formed an equal cooperative relationship internally, nobody was left without a partner. Casually got a perfect score in math. That's fucking aura. Isn't he the same height as Ryuen? Yeah. Wait, who's much taller in the anime? I mean, I think in the light novel they're like the same height as well. But yeah. Deadass, we should have just combined our posts. I didn't get any quote title intro. I didn't get the quote title intro thing. Is it getting removed? It is getting removed, and if it is, then what's the last? I think it's just a callback to the quotes. Because the quotes are Latin or English or like in any other languages, and then translate that into Japanese. That's always the usual quotes throughout the first 3 seasons. So I think that's a callback to that. That's why they are like switching Latin to Japanese, just like that. But yeah, I'm imagining it. I just what I'm thinking is like the way they just glitched out to Japanese text from Latin text to Japanese text. But yeah, Ryuen is a little taller. Yeah, almost the same. Okay. Fusion ass post. I love the quote thing. It was an authentic thing of Flash and Daily, but I guess we gotta move on. Yeah, we're moving on because this series is gonna be so much better. Starting year 2. Okay. The Nanase contact exchange. Negotiating with Hosen flow was originally set up by the other side, but without it, Rikita would have had to start by creating contact with 1D from scratch. So it also reduced hassle. Ayanokouji is moving heavily behind the scenes at this stage, but most classmates don't notice, leading into the too delicious moment where everyone is shocked at him getting full marks in math. Wow. It's a dream come true for real. Yeah. At least we got 3 seconds extra without the quotes. Exactly. Wait, was it 3 seconds? No, it's 11 seconds. We take a look, right? We took a look that it's 11 seconds. 11 more episodes content. About the girls, okay. Anyway, everyone's cute. The character design change and overall art improvement helps, but really everyone looks cute, okay? Yeah, 11 seconds. Every episode, 11 seconds. Especially Amasawa. Oh god, another Ichika glaze. Oh god. It's enough. Enough Ichika glazing. We've had enough Ichika glazing, guys. 11 seconds of Koenji fan service. Everyone's cute. Nice observation. Especially Ichika. Unless I'm mistaken, her visuals are a tier above everyone else? Hey, yo, what? Huh? No. No. Wait. I gotta say something. People were literally, downgrading or slandering Ichika's design in the anime. They're like, oh, Ichika's design is so bad in the anime. But this Japanese fan literally said Ichika is actually the best in terms of character design. What the fuck? Hey, yo, the animators literally said, you know what? Many people complained. Let's revise it. Make her look cuter. No. No one's glazing Nana says she's not that bad. Yeah. Let's fucking go. The director loves Ichika. I mean, I heard from the talk segment, Chiba Shoya and the director were talking about gals and the bratty girl that is Ichika, referring to Ichika. So they love Ichika. Alright. I don't care if Ichika looks like fish-eyed Ryuen. I still love her. Shinji. Alright. I was so sad when I saw Ichika's design because her plot got nerfed, but maybe they fixed it. You probably mean from the first visual that was because her thighs got nerfed. First impression when I got from her. All right. Where was he? Where were we? Even when she's on screen with Ayanokouji, Karuizawa, Sudo, etc., I couldn't take my eyes off her. What the fuck? What is this Ichika charm? Oh man. Everyone should pay attention to her animation when it airs. Every gesture is concentrated cuteness. What? No. The animators are showing bias towards Ichika right now. Based. That's actually based. They are extremely biased towards Ichika. Based. I love it. Alright. I think this fan just loves Ichika, just like all of us. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got a Nanase. Finally. Alright. Maybe Ichika has the glow effect from One Punch Man Season 3. She does do a lot of movement. Yeah, she does when she appears. So I can imagine her having more glaze to her character. She's a crazy one indeed. Ichika can step on us. Only characters that are slightly worse, in my opinion, are new designs of Ryuin and Ibuki. Really? I love Ryuin though. Ibuki, Ryuin I love. Ryuin's design is just much better. Ichika can give me backshots. Hey yo, Shinji, chill out, man. Did you not like how Ryuin's cleavage got nerfed? Nah, it's fine. Looking at him objectively, his face, his overall structure is much better. But yeah, that's why I really love Ryuin's design. Alright, next, Nanase Tsubasa. Finally, we got some Nanase here. How do I say this? She's very well endowed. Every time she appeared, my eyes kept drifting there. It feels like early Ichinose. Anime only fans could like her. Just of her figure. Wow. Satisfy explain Ryuin's new design and characters very well. His face just looks kinda narrow for some reason. Probably just the angle. Alright. Oh, yes! Yes! In the manga, Shina Hiyori wasn't present, right? So, finally, we get to see Shina Hiyori in the first 4 episodes. I'm so glad. Oh, yes, my best girl. She's a plot abuser. Alright. Ibuki just needs a haircut. Alright. Shina Hiyori was also really good. She probably had under 30 seconds of screen time. But she was so cute, it stole my gaze. I even thought, was Hiyori always this cute, even without the novel bias? Yes! That little screen time of Hiyori is more than enough for me. It's enough. You know, I will fucking screenshot every single screen time Hiyori is on screen. Just like what I do with Akane in Oshinoko. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm just an Akane stan. I wonder how Hiyori will look in the new art style. I mean, looking at the new art style, you know, in the collaborations, I really like her design. It's still as cute as ever. Alright. Also, Sakaya Nagi. Oh, finally, a Sakaya Nagi. I'm more of a red-haired girl. Stan in Oshinoko. Oh, you're Kana? Oh, you're in line with Lion Koji right now. I mean, we got a visual of her in the monthly calendar posts. Yeah, that too. Kana, ew. Alright. Also, Sakai Nagi's girlfriend mode is amazing. What? When she talks to Ayanokouji, she's way too close. What? There's no way I'm the only one thinking that. She and Kamuro are so cute. Heavy spoiler for year 2. Don't click unless you finished year 2. Oh, shit. Alright. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Yoink. It hurts to remember the novel. Kamuro 2 while we're at it. Oh. Oh. Ibuki's hair, bruh. Did she cut it after seeing Horikita? Akane beloved. yeah, I'm an Akanistan, so is Sinchi, so yeah. uh Nanase and Shino are best girls. Men both act different, but they attract me. I mean, it's actually a pretty bold move of Kinugasa Sensei to expel Sake and Nagi and Kamuro, you know, and kept Ryuen. I mean, from the get-go, when I heard that one of them will get expelled, I betted on Ryuen. Not because, you know, he's way more capable of beating Sake and Nagi, but it's more on because he has way more, you know, development in the future. I feel like he has way more potential. That's the right term. But Sake and Nagi, I feel like her role is done. You know, that's what I felt. But yeah, I'm just actually, you know, I'm actually just sad that Sake and Nagi got expelled. But it's also good for the plot itself as well, because we know Ryuen has potential to be better. But it is what it is. I mean, Kunigasa Sensei ain't afraid of expelling people, you know. It was all Yamauchi's plan. Alright, talk show impressions. Alright, here we go. This will be fun. Okay. Finally, we're now in the talk segment. From here on, impressions of the talk show. It lasted about 20 minutes. The participants were Ayanokouji's VA Chiba Shoya, director Noriyuki Nomata, Yasushi Shigenobu. Wait, really? I thought it was Ko Shigenobu. The scriptwriter, the editor, Masahito Ikemoto. But yeah, in my opinion, Sakinaga's role was to make Ayanokouji more human. Unfortunately, Kinugasa didn't want Sakinagi as an endgame. Yeah. I mean, in season 3, we've been established, you know, that Sakinagi wants Ayanokouji to feel the warmth that Ayanokouji couldn't get, you know. It's really wholesome. That's why I really like the anime's adaptation towards that as well. But, yeah. Slander the anime all you want, but I actually like that, alright? Alright, here we go. About the new first-year voice cast. How the voice actors were chosen. Okay, here we go. All 6 roles were chosen by audition. No direct offers. Out of nearly 300 candidates, auditions were held and these 6 were selected. Wow! Wow! Okay, what do you think, Koji will... Oh, who do I think? Suzune. I mean, why didn't they cut out the slight banter of Manabu, Tachibana, and Ayanokouji, where they're gonna trigger a flag, you know, that Suzune will be endgame. You know, why didn't they cut that part out? Like, what? It was unnecessary for the plot, but if it is necessary for the plot, why not, you know, why didn't they cut it? Okay. Oh, that's cope, man. That's cope. When I was in anime only, I thought Clash of the Anime was a 10 out of 10 show. That the anime is doing its job. Suzune Endgame would be the lamest moment ever. Nah, I think we've been building up to that point. Because her character development is slow burn. Yeah, you can see that from year 1. In year 1, Suzune is just, you know... I actually didn't like Suzune in year 1. I'm being transparent here. Alright, I didn't like her. But in year 2, holy shit, she's MVP. She has the best character development ever. But yeah. Suzune moment will be trash no matter what. Ah, we have a Suzune hater. Ah. It'll be peak. Alright, here we go. The hardest role to cast. Ikimoto said, the editor said, Nanase Tsubasa. Really? The hardest role to cast is Nanase. Development of Suzune is different like other girls. Yeah, that's why I really like Suzune. She's really, really good. Her development is crazy. Nah, agreed. I didn't like her at first either. She grew on me. Yeah, I actually like Suzune. That's why I'm gonna like her even more in the year 2 anime adaptation. But not enough to make me feel she deserves endgame. Really? I mean, she's the one who made Ayanokouji smile. The only person that made him smile. Like they're showing Nanse as the new White Room student. Suzune is Clash of the Elite version of Megami. Oh. The smile scene solidified it. Yeah, I think that's the point where I was like, okay, all right, I think this is it. I think this is the sign, you know? Like, I'm kind of 50-50 on that. I was like, is this going to be the end game? Because, you know, as we progressed in year 1, I was like, there's no way she's going to be end game. And then as we progressed in year 2, is she going to be end game? Like, that's what I felt. I'm on a roller coaster of emotions at that point. I was like, what the fuck is happening? But yeah. Susan is gonna get Truck-kun. Oh no. Alright. Alright. Nanase is the hardest. Nanase has the most screen time among the first years in this first semester arc. True. And has lots of back and forth with Ayanokouji. Okay. So it was difficult. Sato is also a newcomer. What? Oh, the voice actor. And the voice actress. And they were apparently concerned about whether she'd be okay among the luxury veteran cast. But even Chiba and Kito, Chiba Shoya and Akari Kito, Suzune's VA, weren't very famous in 2017 during season 1. Yeah, true. And now they're top tier popular voice actors, so I want to watch her rise too. Sato has acted with Chiba in Aono Orchestra. Ryu in Endgame? Nah. I was K-fan after year 2. Rikita, I prefer Rikita. Yeah. I mean, to me, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Obviously, I'm biased towards Hiyori, so she's number 1. Alright. Do you think the voice actors have read the light novels? I don't know. I mean, Chiba Shoya always buys the light novels of Clash of the Elite in 86. So, I don't know if he's read them all. I assume he does, but yeah. I mean, he always shares it on social media. Whenever the release of Clash of the Elite light novel or the 86 light novel, he always buys it, like, on the first day. So, yeah. Chibashira Endgame? I think they cut the part where Nanase was standing next to Tsukishiro. Nah, that's in volume 2 though. That is in year 2 volume 2. New cast, probably not. Now I think Koji will end with Ryuin. Nah, she's mine. Ours. Alright. Okay. So interesting that Nanase is the hardest one. Nanase VA mentioned she just finished watching the anime. Oh, really? Roles that were decided smoothly. Yagami and Utomiya were decided smoothly. Oh, okay. Especially Shogo Sakata. Utomiya Riku. Voice actors can watch all the episodes. Yeah. In volume 2, then I guess really want to show Nanase as the news. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Shogo Sakata, Utomiya Riku matched the production team's image closely, and Sakata already had his performance solid even at the audition stage. Sakata and Chiba have co-starred in Aono Hako. Blue Box mentioned! Blue Box mentioned! Hell yeah! My goat. Alright. Wait. Who did he voice? Wait. I gotta check the voice actor. Wait. I gotta double check, guys. Alright, sorry. Let's see. Bro. Don't forget, in anime, Koji said to Ryu, and I don't mind being crushed by you. Okay. Shogo Sakata. Who did he voice? Oh! Nishida, the senpai from Blue Box. Okay. Oh wait, Chainsaw Man. Oh, Aki. Right. Aki from Chainsaw Man. Right. I forgot. Okay. Nothing else. What was this? Oh, and the main character in You and I Are Polar Opposites. Okay. Alright. Alright, I can see that now. Alright. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Kon. Yeah. Alright. So, about Ichika. Alright, here we go. About Momoko Seto, Ichika's voice actress. The writer didn't know her beforehand. In a recent show, she played a very calm character, so the gap compared to Ichika's bratty menace vibe shocked them. Wow! Okay, she's gonna rise to the top after voicing Ichika. She's gonna be, she's gonna be a popular VA someday. She's gonna be a popular seiyuu someday. Because her performance is probably the one being glazed at extremely by the fans, She's being praised so much. Like most people are criticizing the one in the hoodie because it's too obvious. But I think even the new first year girls' jawlines match it. And Nanase matches it very well too. Yeah. I mean, it's also like a baggy, coat. Yeah. VAs can be versatile. Yeah. I mean, look at Ayanokouji's VA, Chiba Shoya, compared to Taiki in Blue Box. Even Ichiga's VA is goated. Yeah. Ichiga might deadass be Anime Girl of the Year for Crunchyroll Awards. Yeah. Yeah, the hoodie one. Wait. For Ichika Amasawa, they prioritized that bratty vibe rather than a standard Gyaru feel, and chose Seto as someone who could deliver a different kind of intensity. They're extremely happy with the casting. Even the fans are happy with her casting. They are praising Momoko Seto's voice acting of Ichika. We need people to go crazy on social media about Clash of the Elite. We'll see. Because unlike ReZero is a split core, right? Season 4 is a split core with 19 episodes. Clash of the Elite is just a straight up, one go in this this seasonal of anime. So the hype won't die down. So yeah. People are gonna talk about this a lot. I'm also happy. Alright, about Tsubaki. Alright. This time, yeah, we don't have to wait. Alright, we have Tsubaki. They auditioned with a downer type image and ended up with Ion Saiki. Ion? Or Iori Saiki. The writer didn't know her either, but after checking her credits, realized she voiced Kano in the... Oh, right. Right. Kano in SSSS Dainazenon. Tsubaki's presence is thinner compared to Amasawa and Nanase, so they hope she gets more screen time. I mean, not by much this time around, but hey, we'll take it. Okay. About Hosen. Alright, Hosen. The MVP of the screening. Really? Hiroya Egashira as Hosen. Even though he's a high schooler, the way he intimidates Horikita and the others is pure delinquent menace. And he nailed it. They hope Hosen becomes his signature role. Ooh, okay. Screen time. Wow. Maybe I was expecting so much from Clash of the Elite. Of course he's the MVP. The scene was beyond peak. About the episode count. Alright, here we go. They announced an unbelievable structure, 1 core, 16 episodes. The reason is simple. When they decided to do first semester, they thought 12 to 13 episodes wouldn't fit. Obviously. Apparently, it was originally planned as 15 episodes, but even Even that wasn't enough, so they increased it to 16. That means the runtime problem that was heavily criticized in the first year anime should finally be cleared. They also talked fairly concretely about how far they'll cover, but because online spoilers are prohibited, the writer won't include it. Ah, man. Change adjustments compared to the first year anime. Okay. They should have made it 20. Am I tripping? Or Clash of the Elite Season 4 might be the most popular anime sequel of the summer? I mean, ReZero Season 4 as well. And Slime. The production team are goated this time. Yeah, they listened. They increased it. Lurch doing something reasonable. Interesting. The staff this time around are, you know, much more passionate about this project. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, I think it's way more realistic to say that, because the fact that they had to consider the episode count is insane, you know. Because Kadokawa always has to be, you know, the number one, you know. The producers always have to be the one who's going to decide the episode count. But the fact that they actually pushed for 16, Lurch pushed for 16, that's huge. Clash of the Elite might overtake ReZero and Slime in popularity. We'll see. I wonder why Kadokawa decided to give Lurch more budget. I mean, year 2 light novels are, you know, are much higher. They have a much higher sales compared to year 1. So they have way more budget. And the merch of year 2 are like extremely popular compared to year 1. Lurch finally realizing how much money Clash of the Elite can generate. Imagine 3 volumes in 16 episodes. Nah. 4 episodes in, it's 1 volume, you know. And the pacing is already good. 4 episodes, by the way. Slime popularity died due to the meetings. Yeah, true. That's why I made that as an example, you know. I made that as an example for Clash of the Elite. It'll be fucking boring. The visual storytelling aspect of Clash of the Elite will be gone. If it's all about inner monologues, all about dialogues, it'll be fucking boring. Alright? Meeting Isekai Merchant. Class size. Okay, here we go. They fixed it to match the novel. Classes are 40 students, not 25. Huge thanks. Sure, the where did the extra 15 come from question exists, but anyway, this avoids contradictions in future exams. Good. All right, they're not gonna explain it. They're not gonna explain the new 15 students that just appeared out of nowhere. Oh no. Anime onlys are gonna be fucking confused. What? Why is it much larger? What? Oh no. Okay. Maybe the edginess helped in some way. Character design and staff changes. Alright, here we go. The production staff is completely replaced compared to the first year anime. So it's basically a different product, even with the same company. If the team and talent are different, of course the art will differ. For the character design, PV reactions were mixed. Ooh. But it's fine. You'll get used to it in 3 minutes. Interesting. Even the staff knew. Compared to the hell of the sports festival art collapse in season 2, it's night and day. Also, Harita's hair color is back to proper black, not kelp color. Albert's head isn't pointy anymore. Overall correction power is up. Lurch be like they were present, but it needs special eye ability to see it. But seriously, how are they gonna explain the student increase? No, they're not gonna explain it. Here are new 15 students. Don't worry too much about it. Command spawn 15 NPCs to class D submit. Albert buff. Korede. Background side characters. A bunch of familiar names now have designs. Maizono! Here we go. Maizono and Minami Setsuya, Makita Shin, Nishimura Ryoko, Sonoda Chiyo, Ishikura Kayoko, Rinochi, etc. Chiba said they have that perfectly Class D vibe. They also confirmed that the freckled girl seen in the PV is Ishikura. Ah. Okay. Chibashira finally being like, welcome, more students. Anyways. Alright, afterward. Until now, the big problems of the Classroom Daily anime were art quality and runtime pacing. With those two solved and the work refined, the series can finally compete with other anime properly. They hope it goes viral this time. Ooh! Oh! They are actually confident. Okay, they're pretty hopeful for this series this time around. Okay. Making the first episode a 90-minute special, episodes 1 to 4, was a great decision. Because with Year 2 Volume 1 structure, any cut point would feel awkward and incomplete. That I agree. So adapting the whole volume upfront to hook viewers was the right call. Even though the TV broadcast hasn't started yet, they're already surprised at themselves for wanting to see the deserted island arc next week. Wow. They also say Kinugasa-sensei seems to be recovering, and Year 3 Volume 4 info might appear within this month. Oh. Oh. The staff knows. The staff knows that the author is not looking good. Because like I said, and what he said, he has hernia, right? So, this spring, Classroom the Elite is seriously going to be hot. Ooh, okay. Year 2 gonna be peak. Hopefully, Classroom the Elite Season 4 gonna be viral, so Kadokawa can get all the money and rushing other projects. Let's go! Anime in April and Volume 4 in May. Yeah. I'm going to eat good for the next 2 months. Really, really informative. These are really, really informative talk segments. I'm really glad. Obviously, these ones, aren't all of what they talked about, but because I heard many people have laughed during the talk segment because they were joking around with gals and Chiba Shoya shouting Yamauchi, and yeah. Anyway, will the anime ever outpace the light novels? I don't know. What do you mean by outpace? I wonder what the secret project they haven't announced yet. Yeah. They should just flush other no names and have Classroom Daily for the top spot. I mean, Kadokawa gambled on the new projects, right? And then they didn't make that much money. They didn't make that much profit. But for Classroom Daily being a sequel and having, a fandom already, made the series gain profit. But yeah, Island Exam is animated or in production. I think it is still in production, but we'll see. Alright. As in catch up to the current volume. Nah, I don't think so. Classroom Daily Supremacy. Alright, these are really, really informative. So, wow, I actually, seeing this in words, their review, especially episode 4, The Perfect Math Exam by Ayanokouji and Ayanokouji versus Hosen, I think I'm gonna love the anime even more than the light novel and the manga. Nah, man. The anime is doing this series justice. Classroom Daily fans somehow kept this series relevant. Does the author get profit if their series get adapted? I mean, when the producers take the series, it's gonna get adapted. Obviously, they're gonna pay the author a certain amount, and then have it adapted to the studio, which obviously producer is also gonna get the money to invest on the studio, and then yeah, we'll go from there. And then the studio will invite the author during the production, and then the author will see. Just like Asato Sensei, author of 86, was invited from in A1 Pictures, and then the author did mention that she can't even help with anything because the production staff are doing such an amazing job. That's why, she can't help with anything because the production staff are actually, making a good job. Also, higher light novel and manga sales get the author more money. Yep. Words you've never heard of a Clash of the Elite fan. I might enjoy the anime more than the light novel and the manga. So they basically ignore the author. I mean, technically not. I mean, we all saw Oshinoko, right? That's pretty much what it is. You know, when it comes to adaptation, that's what it is. The author also gets money from increased light novel sales from the anime. Yeah. Nah, the way things are looking, season 4 might be better than the manga. True. Especially with the changes. This is why it's so retarded that people are comparing the fan animations to the trailer, which is like, nah, man, that's not doing it justice. You're comparing a trailer to a fan animation, which is, by the way, a finished product already. The trailer isn't doing the scenes justice. So why the fuck would you compare that? That's just beyond retarded, alright? Like, don't compare that shit, alright? That's actually fucking diabolical. Alright. Wait. They are damn idiots. What do you think the episode split of how the volumes are adapted will be? I don't know, but they mentioned, the production staff mentioned that they already know what they're gonna adapt. The season where they're gonna finish off. So we all assume it's 4.5. But what if it's not 4.5 and it is volume 4? You know, and then they have a secret project that they told the audiences and they cannot disclose it. I wonder what that project is. So we're not done with Clash of the Elite, because season 4 is probably just the tip of the iceberg, you know? We're getting a lot more. So the future is bright for this series. It's very hopeful. So this new production team, these new production staff of Clash of the Elite in Studio Lurch is probably the most dedicated and passionate people to adapt this series. Yeah, we can assume Volume 0 movie if it is. Or Season 5. We'll see. If they release the first 4 episodes weekly, they'd have more time to cook on the island exam arc. Yeah, but like, we have to consider the schedule as well. But year 1 was the best year. Really? For you. But season 5 is too early. Yeah. Maybe do volume 2 in 2 episodes to try to keep the hype momentum from the cliffhanger and get quicker to the exam arc. I don't know. I think they won't. Maybe 3. I think 3 episodes for volume 2 is already, good enough. What if they had to sign an NDA to not leak anything? Right, imagine. If season 4 does succeed, would we be getting 24 episodes of second semester? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, volume 2 is just a build-up. There's nothing much that happened in volume 2. So that is going to be the sacrifice. Which I'll take it, especially if they adapt it correctly, get the proper build-up for the island arc. That's good enough. And plus, people will get bored if the episodes of the build-up volume is gonna be extremely long. So yeah, because what they've said, having the first 4 episodes air in the first day is a good move, because this book, this volume is already intense, right? The intensity is at the climax, the conclusion of this volume. But the pacing of volume 1 is still a bit slow. So they had to conclude this volume, this book, into 4 episodes with proper build-up, proper development, and then the climax, the conclusion of the book. That is the 4th episode. So making, just like Oshinoko. Remember Oshinoko? They adapted episode 1 in a movie format, because it's not going to be a proper adaptation. You won't get the audiences hooked with the series if the episode 1 is just eh. You get what I'm saying? That's why they needed a hook. That's why this is a good move for Clash with the Elite. The anime onlys won't like the slower pace of for 2 weeks in a row. Yeah. The new project announcement, they said we're doing it. Really? Oh. I think year 2 peak, year 1 peak, but year 1 consistency. Ah, really? Ayanokouji, yeah, they can stretch to 18. I mean, that is what they can do right now. 16 episodes. So we've heard that they originally planned it for 15 episodes, but then they said, you know what? Let's stretch it to 16 episodes. Wow. These productions, this team, these staff members are really passionate about this project. Will they air every episode as separate on April 1st with their own OP and ED? Nah, it will be aired in separate episodes. Well, let's stretch it. 24. The OP and ED weren't broadcasted more than once throughout the whole airing. Yeah, because it's a movie, you know. Because it's played in the cinema, they obviously had to get the opening and ending theme played at least once, because it's gonna be inconsistent, you know. Look at what happened with Frieren. They aired the first 4 episodes, but they have all the opening and ending themes, you know. They were done with 15 episodes, but added 1 more. Yeah, they did. They mentioned it. The staff mentioned it. They originally thought of 15, but then like, yeah, it's 16. Look onto the anime team. It's April Fools. There's actually 30 episodes instead of 16. What? But yeah, because this series is just way too much words, right? Light novels are just way too much words, and adapting it into a visual storytelling format is pretty hard. Because you guys know the Harry Potter fans, the novel fans, literally did not like the movies. But moviegoers love the movie of Harry Potter, right? Because they said, oh, they didn't do this justice, they didn't do this, they didn't have proper developments. It's a movie format. Obviously, they're gonna cut out some stuff. And plus, the magic of visual storytelling is the fact that you can see it on screen. You can see it in the big screen with sounds that the books cannot do. That is the magic of visual storytelling. Volume 0 is huge, I heard. I've judged Lurch too harshly. They actually fuck with Classroom of the Elite, which makes sense since it's one of their biggest works alongside Assassination Classroom. Yeah. At least we know the first episode is peak. Yeah. I mean, they're gonna air the 4 episodes, so yeah. And as mentioned, those first 4 episodes, if you're just gonna watch episode 4 reaction of mine, the giveaway won't be it won't be you know, it's not gonna happen. It's like I said, every episode reaction has to meet a certain amount of views, likes, and then you have to comment, and then you have to be subscribed to my channel, right? So yeah, I did this before with season 3, but you guys failed, so let's do it again. You know, this time year 3 volume 1 giveaway. So yeah, when it comes to shipping, we'll talk about that. Best volume for the movie adaptation. Yeah, volume 0 is gonna be, they have to do it in the movie format. Let's do it. But yeah, because the reason why I also want to, do a giveaway for this book is because most of the fans, you guys, some of you don't buy the books, right? What I want, since I support the series, and plus I can earn, I can earn money from it, and I can buy the books legally. So my point is, I want to buy the book, sincerely, and then buy another one for another fan, right? One for me and one for another fan that will win the giveaway. So that's my plan, because if you're, if you're supporting this series and you are sincere, then you deserve this. So yeah, that's why I want to do a giveaway. If Volume Zero got a movie adaptation, would it be in American theaters like Chainsaw Man and Demon Slayer? I don't think so. Unfortunately, I feel like Clash of the Elite Volume Zero movie will not be in theaters of in like the Western countries. But yeah. But I do feel like it's gonna be in Asia. I think that's the least they can do, is release it in Asia. Yeah, Clash of the Elite doesn't have motion like that. Only on Crunchyroll or something. Not everyone likes Clash of the Elite. Yeah. It's not, the psychological genre is just not, not that popular. Action is the most popular, along with romance. But yeah. I mean, when it comes to romance, look at Bokuyaba, The Dangers in My Heart. It only screened in certain countries. Like, did it screen in America? It didn't, right? It's only in few select theaters in some parts of, the country. In Japan and in other countries, but not in America, right? And it also didn't have a screening here in the Philippines. So The Dangers in My Heart in the Philippines is probably not popular. That was a compilation movie. No, it has new content. I'm not gonna say what those contents are. I know what those contents are. Because I've been spoiled by the fucking manga readers. But anyway, yeah. Alright. Alright, let's read 3 Encores Heavenly Threes talk segment, because I think there's differences here. I think they are going to make a movie type special episode for Volume 0 and would add somewhere in the season. We'll see. Okay. Once the main screening ended, the talk show started immediately without a break. The host introduced the 4 people who each took turns of speaking. Ayanokouji's VA spoke, and his volume was on a different level, and he himself said, "I think I'm fine, but can people at the back hear the others?" More or less the same, yeah. After Year 2 Volume 8. Maybe they are gonna adapt Volume 0 first, if that's the case. Fuck, man. If they are gonna adapt Volume 0, then that just means I am not a reader of Volume 0, because I have to wait for the official release, but they're not releasing it because it was bundled in the Season 2 Blu-ray. Fucking hell. Thing about movies, wait, too far better for focus on Season 4. That's expected since voice actors are professionals when it comes to vocal projection. I don't remember much about the topics or content, but there was talk about how the animation was beautiful and how everyone was cute. The dude from before who made a complaint about coffee breath made second post complaining about it again. Apparently, it was an old guy. Oh no! Oh no! Bro didn't enjoy the series, the first 4 episodes, and was complaining about a guy that was. Oh, that was a terrible experience. I feel so bad for him. Volume 0 is the White Room story. Yeah, and Koji's passed. I remember reading that tweet. Yeah, I remember that too. I felt so bad. Bro was supposed to enjoy the anime, and yet here he is. Bro's gonna fucking complain about this guy. I bet it was an Ichido's event. Yeah. Whoa. I think it's about time to release Volume 0. It's been 4 years. Okay. Ayanokouji's VA highly praised director Nomata's camera angles. I'm not an expert, but if the insiders are complimenting it, I guess it means there's a great effect and quality, which is reassuring. Moreover, it seems that there was a considerable focus on the eyes, with very detailed orders being made. Indeed, the eyes were really beautiful. Wow. Yeah, I heard this too, that Chiba Shoya was talking about, praising the director. So I was like, this director is really that good. This is his directorial debut, and yet they are praising this guy so much. Nah, man. If this... I'm pretty sure this season will succeed. When this season succeeds, I'm gonna look forward to his other projects. Like Chabasha's eyes in the trailer, yeah. Must have been very bad breath as they were looking ahead at the screen and not even talking to each other. Yeah, right? What did the guy even... What? What made his breath stink like that? The significant change in the artwork is partly due to complete overhaul of the production team, as well as because Tomasa's art itself has evolved over the years, according to Ikemoto-san, the editor. It took about 5 years for the first year arc, and another 5 years for the second year arc. And when you compare them, the art style has definitely changed quite a bit. During the production stage of the first year arc of the anime, they referenced the artwork from the period of the original work. But for the second year arc, they referenced the artwork after it had changed, which seems to have resulted in the differences. Wow. And yet these people are gonna fucking complain and say, "Oh, it's not light novel accurate." Shut up. Are you fucking blind? 5 more years for year 3 then. Oh fuck, I'm gonna be old. Oh, I'm gonna reach 30. So the reason for the change wasn't art criticism. And also because of the new production team. So yeah. Flash and Lily fans are unks now. Oh no. Oh no. No. Episode count or structure has been changed significantly, and it seems they wanted to differentiate it from the first year arc that captivated with its dynamic story. It was a vibe where they didn't have to worry about the number of episodes, 12 to 13, and they considered including content up to the next volume, because up to a certain volume of the original work would be only the first half of a certain event. As they planned, it turned out to be about 15 episodes, and since the length wasn't enough, they added one more to make it 16 episodes. They had the first week specially broadcast in an expanded format to portray it carefully. They discussed specifically how far which volume of the original work and up to which event to go, but they were told to keep it a secret because it would be a spoiler. Ayanokouji's voice actor said, "This is the first time I've clearly stated how far we're going." Wow. Alright, so yeah, they have planned a lot of things, because obviously this is pre-production, right? They have to do the planning. They have to come up with how long it'll run, and with the amount of budget they have. So yeah, because there are so many things they have to consider, like the schedule. You know, how are they gonna air 16 episodes in like 13 weeks? 13 weeks max, right? Because there are certain anime where there is, a special schedule where they have to literally get the broadcast time, the broadcast schedule, and pay it again. You know, they have to pay it for a special broadcast schedule, right? Because if they didn't secure, this level, this length of the week, they have to secure another one. So yeah, that's why people cannot consider that fact, that the fact that they can only air up to 13 episodes max is just because of the seasonal length, right? And the weeks that they have. Because in the upcoming weeks, it's another season, it's another broadcast. So there's gonna be another series that will be broadcasted during that time. So they're out. They have to find another schedule if that's the case. But yeah. So their outline was mapped out, which wasn't done with season 2 and 3, I'm assuming. Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, if you compare season 2, bro, they fucking announced season 2 and 3 anime adaptation during March 2022. And then they literally aired season 2 in July of 2022. What? How? And then they showed the announcement trailer with a concept pre-animated trailer. Like, they didn't even show a certain animation that will be in the episodes of the anime. What? All those were just promotions and are not final, which is insane. Unlike season 4, we've seen the first teaser trailer, right? We've seen the first teaser trailer, and yet what they've shown were all, not pre-animated in a way. There are some that are, rough, but they were still, correcting it. So, in a way, it is pre-animated, but they had to revise it. They had to rework on that to make it better, to make it look better. Working on a fake trailer before even starting production is... But yeah, I mean, that just shows how Lurch's production timeline during that time was really bad. But if you compare that to One Punch Man Season 3, Season 3 of One Punch Man is much more of a disaster. But yeah, okay. They had barely advanced screening ahead of the first episode when they were struggling to finish the next episodes, hence the outsourcing quality. Yeah, and quality drop. Yeah, because we saw episode 2 of season 2, right? Like, that's the fucking worst episode ever. Way worse than season 1, episode 7. Yeah, you can see the dip in quality. Like, holy shit. What were we watching? What the fuck were we watching, man? That is shit. But yeah, the level of inconsistencies, the amount of inconsistencies in that episode was fucking horrendous. But yeah, you can see that Lurch was struggling, with the amount of time that they have. Nah. It was different every episode, yeah. Yeah, that's why when I rewatched season 2, I made fun of it. As much as I love certain scenes and certain episodes of season 2, fucking hell, that was disaster. That was a disaster. But season 3 of One Punch Man is another level of disaster. Like, that right there is just a much more disaster than Clash of the Elite season 2. But yeah, but you can tell, you can see the difference. You can see the difference that One Punch Man season 3 was handled so badly by the production committee, while Clash of the Elite, Lurch was trying their best. They're doing their best, and they had to improve the quality in the Blu-ray. They had to delay the Blu-ray, if you guys didn't remember, with the Volume 0 bundle, and then they had to delay season 3 for the quality. So you can tell that they were literally trying their best. So yeah. Really? Season 3 was the worst for you? Not for me. It was way more consistent. Okay. The casting talks for new first-year students. Everyone was chosen through auditions, and they apparently received a few hundred audition tapes. Among them, the role of Utamiya, played by Sakata, was decided the quickest. It seems that Sakata's way of speaking is almost exactly like his natural self, without showing any age difference. Wow. Note, this likely doesn't imply any disrespect or lack of manners, yeah. Outsourcing episodes to studios whose only products were some BS like that time I got reincarnated as a straight dumpster fire. Okay. For Amasawa Ichika, they chose the person with the most mischievous sounding voice. Director Nomata openly declared mischievous, and it caused laughter. And Ayanokouji's voice actor was flustered, like, I'm not sure if it's okay to say this in public. By the way, Seto-san, who plays Ichika, is a junior Chiba Shoya's agency. Oh, really? Really? They're at the same agency. When the casting was decided, he was with a different agency. But now, they are senior and junior in real life. Wow! Oh, that's cool. Real Clash of the Elite moment. It seems that Hosen, Yagami, and Tsubaki were cast fairly quickly. But there was a lot of time taken for Nanase, since Nanase will be joining the cast as a new second-year character playing an important role. They apparently had a hard time choosing someone who could blend in without hesitation. Increase in students. And then there was the talk about the number of characters increasing by 15. Since Yamauchi isn't there, everyone laughed at the fact that it made a total of 39 characters. The director used a more obscene word like the ones used in 18. Oh, really? Okay. Nanase would have much more screen time in season. Yeah, Nanase would have much screen time. I mean, she is pretty much the focus of season 4. So their worry makes sense. They hate Yamauchi. Who doesn't? We just make fun of him. I got an early look at the visuals of the 15 characters. I think they said the official announcement would be later this month. Oh, okay. It seems that Tomosi-sensei, wanting to try drawing regular characters, took it upon himself to design them, Ayanokouji's voice actor said, but everyone still kind of looks like they're from Class D, which made everyone laugh. That's an insult. Wow. Okay. So yeah, it pretty much confirmed that Tomosi-sensei was involved in designing the characters. Oh, but I heard that the author didn't like the anime. But like, I heard that from an information somewhere. Source. Trust me, bro. When do you think another CM video will be released? Probably in Anime Japan. I think that's most likely where they'll show another one. At some point, Ayanokouji's voice actor brought up the topic of Amasawa again, saying gals from the Heisei era and Reiwa era are different. Amasawa is a Reiwa gal. I like her. Wow. Chiba Shoyo who likes Reiwa gals. The conversation got so lively that despite plans to end at 7 p.m. including announcement, it was already 7 p.m. before the announcements even started. New project! All... Interesting. New project. Where is it? Oh, wait. All existing information was projected on the screen and mentioned briefly as "we're doing" name of the project, and quickly glossed over even the new information with "we're doing it and there will be an official announcement later, so please check the details there." Delivered in a somewhat rushed manner. Nah. They're gatekeeping. Come on. They're gatekeeping. What is this secret project, man? I like gals from the... okay. Final words. A few final words. I don't remember much, but someone said it was the first staff appearance event. Yeah, it is. It really is. They are bold enough to show themselves. They mentioned that the series continued to the 4th season, and such events could be held thanks to everyone who supported the original work and the anime. They were gooning too much over Ichiga, and they had to they had to rush the important project. They would tell secret project after the season ends. I think it is after the season ends. But yeah. How much did they get paid to not leak anything? Where were we? A few final words. I don't remember much, but someone said it was the first half appearance. Yeah. Okay. From our perspective, we have more things to enjoy thanks to everyone involved in the production. So we are also grateful. Entertainment wouldn't exist without people to create it. Ooh. I might add more if I remember anything else. But I guess that's about it for now. I got to watch the anime early without any distractions on a cinema screen with great sound equipment, heard behind the scenes stories that I usually couldn't hear. Yeah, it is very rare. Was able to convey my feelings directly with applause and saw Ayanokouji's voice actor live. It was truly a valuable experience. Classroom Daily is the best. Ah. Damn. This is honestly, I think this season is gonna be absolute cinema. This season is gonna cook. But yeah, I wonder if this will take over, the hype of. I think it is. I think this season is gonna take over Slime and ReZero season 4. I think I'm maybe exaggerating right now, but I think it is. Suggest me any anime. Show comments. Oh god, here we go. ReZero fans crying while we are winning. Yeah, I don't know why they cried about a certain cut. I was like, what? It wasn't. All right, whatever. If you would have told this sub a few years back and say that Classroom of the Elite will have a very well taken adaptation, they would have lost their shit and mocked that for weeks to come. Not bad is an understatement to say the least, on how the audiences reacted to the new season, and hopefully people would stop bitching about season 4. It's a start. Is what I can. What? It's a start. Is what I can about. What is what I can do about it? ReZero got ReZero got video leaks. Why can't Classroom really have some leaks? But yeah. And if they can maintain this level of input for the series, then it's fair game. They listened, they delivered, then I got no shit to say. Well done. Alright, thank you. JP fans are good boys. I mean, there are also girls there that attended. There are fangirls. And they fangirled on, Yagami and Ryuen. Yeah. Hyoka was boring? What? Nah, Shinji. Shinji. You see this? Oh hell no. Look, man. There are people that like Kushida as well, Come on. Mods crush his skull. I'm hyped for April 1st. Yeah. Note that this is just from memory, and there's probably more stuff that they didn't mention. Yeah. Yeah, I think that Volume 0 movie adaptation is gonna be, the secret project. Because, think about it. If Kinogasa Sensei, the author himself, has said that you should read Volume 0 first before Year 2, Volume 8. And that just means, you know, Season 5 should be delayed, and then Volume 0 needs to get adapted first to get more context of the story. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm actually, you know, extremely glad to read all these because fucking hell, this is... Oh, Subaru, you missed it! You missed it! Anyway, in summary, absolute cinema. We're about to witness absolute cinema of Clash of the Elite, and the staff are very dedicated and passionate. And they did say that the anime surpasses the original light novel. Huge, by the way, especially the knife scene, Ayanokouji and Hosen scene. It surpassed the light novel. Bro missed everything. It'll be a hit since everyone wants to know about Ayanokouji's past. Yeah. No shot they said that. I mean, wait. Where is it? The fact that the fans aren't leaking the special project means it isn't big, or they weren't told that much info about it. I think it is, yeah. We'll see. Yeah, it is a very great feedback because we now know that the specific scene in the trailer that was raining is indeed the knife scene. So, I don't know. We'll see. We don't know. It's a secret. Wonder why there's pink light on Koji's face. We don't know. I mean, they did say the direction in that specific scene is, you know, really cold. And it's very, you know, it has that aura. Which is what we wanted, you know. I saw ReZero spoiler on X. I'm never going back there. Yeah. Spoiler alert. I did see Subaru's first death. And what the fuck? I'm being transparent here. I did see that, alright? So, man, I want to go back to ReZero. I want to binge it. But, like, we'll see. You saw something else? I want that Suzune VA vibe from you. I think Clash of Daily has more female Japanese fans. Really? It's gonna be peak. Arc 6 is peak fiction, really? Yeah, many people are hyping up Arc 6 of ReZero. Yeah. Alright. Well then. This is very informative, unlike ReZero Clash of the 8. No leak is surprising. I mean, look, man, ReZero has a lot of dedicated fans that are, you know, that literally risks their, you know, their lives just to get the cam rip, you know. They literally record. I've only read Clash of the Elite novels. I tried reading ReZero light novel, but I couldn't imagine the detailed body parts getting cut. Oh, wow. All I know about the new season of ReZero is the Aura Stairwalk. Yeah. Okay. I think we pretty much covered everything. You would think at least some. You would think someone at least records some audio for Clash of the Elite. Yeah, I mean, I think our fandom is just too loyal. Our fandom is just too loyal. Anyway. Maybe it's a culture thing. JP are less likely to leak compared to others. Yeah, I mean, what happened to ReZero is something else. And what happened to Dandadan was also something else. So, yeah. Our fandom is either too loyal or too small. Could be both. I mean, look, if you compare ReZero fans, there are so many ReZero novel fans, right? 6 episodes of Dandadan leaked. Yeah. But yeah, there are so many ReZero fans, especially diehard fans. There you go. Especially diehard fans. You know, the hardcore fans of ReZero. There's a lot. But when it comes to Clash of the Elite, there's just way too many light novel supremacists, you know, that really hates on the anime so much. And they just couldn't care about the anime. But yeah. Our fandom was too distracted by Ichika to record. But yeah. I think that pretty much covers everything. What do you think about I read 3 volumes in one day. Really? Wow. Correct logic. Wait. What is this? Oh. Yeah, I mean, I cannot read the fucking books, you know, 3 volumes a day. I can't take that because I have, you know, I cook for myself, obviously, because I've been taught by my mom ever since junior high. I mean, not even junior high, elementary. I was taught about cooking already and cleaning the house. So yeah, I have to deal with that daily, and then I have to do content, and then, you know, editing. So it's a lot to take in. That's why I'm a busy guy. Even though I'm staying in house, like, I have a lot of work to do, you know, to keep on living. But yeah, that's why I cannot read 3 volumes, and I can't even go past 1 book in one day. But I mean, back in the day I do, but not anymore. TFM working hard. I'm used to it. But yeah, I mean, even my mom taught me how to do laundry. Like, literally all the basic necessities in your daily life I've been taught. That's why I'm a busy guy. And even my fucking professors don't fucking believe me that I can do it. Because we made a documentary where, you know, a daily life documentary. But when I showed them that this is how I go about my life, cooking, you know, cleaning, doing laundry, and then do content, do work, they're like, my professor's like, that's too unrealistic, but it is real. Like, I did it. What about cooking? I mean, my mom taught me about cooking, and I know how to chop, obviously. That's why my college classmate, do you have a best wife? Yeah. But wait, where was I? All right. Yeah. So yeah, I've been taught like earlier on. That's why waifu. Nah, stop it. But because my mom told me, you know, I cannot survive without all these basic needs, right? obviously I cannot survive. I'll have to rely on someone if that's the case. I need to have a partner. But what if I don't have a partner? Then I have to learn this on my own, right? So that's why she taught me, literally, and that's how I got through with life. And I'm glad that my mom taught me earlier on, because just get a girl easy. Nah, man, I told you my story about a certain girl, right? Well, actually, also, I know all these things. I love cooking. Oh, nice. But yeah, W mom. But yeah, because when she taught me about this, yes, I know, bro. When my mom taught me about this, I was actually glad that I got to learn it. I was actually glad that I got to learn it super early, because without all these teachings from my mom, we cannot survive, because me and my cousin live alone, and my cousin is such a brat during that day, right? During those days, he is such a brat. All he knows is play video games, play Dota, obviously, play Dota, play Fortnite back in the day before COVID, and I'm the only one who's doing all the house chores, the housework, right? I have to do the laundry, I have to cook, I have to, also cook rice, I have to clean the house. Like, I have to basically do everything. And then obviously our internet back in the day was slow. That's why whenever I use Facebook, it was like, oh, it's lagging. All right, fine. I'm not gonna use the fucking internet then. But yeah, that's why he is such a brat. He was such a brat. But yeah, anyway, that is why I survived throughout those years. And I wasn't really an internet guy back in the day. But yeah, I can also do most of them, but my mom still do everything. W mom for spoiling me. Yeah, I mean, even now, my mom does spoil me, But when I'm alone, obviously, I have to do it. But since my mom, she said that as long as she's here, she can do it. So, yeah. But obviously, I have to help her at times. But, yeah. I mean, because she also knows what I do. I also do streaming. I have to do content. But, yeah. That's pretty much what I do. I've prepared myself because I'm not going to marry. Damn, Ayanokouji. But yeah, okay. Let's view this one. Okay. So, it is now confirmed that the anime did some changes, right?
お前たちが2年生になって行う初めての特別試験もまた
The anime did changes in this one. Alright, so this is now confirmed to be that scene, Ayanokouji and Hosen knife scene, since it is raining. Alright, it's now confirmed. Look at that. I want to see, I want to see the full visuals of this, how this scene is depicted. Yeah. And the color palette, yeah. I want to see how they handle this, because they praised this scene too much, right? Mommy Chab's all budget on the eyes. Yeah. But yeah, okay. So this is now confirmed to be the knife scene. So yeah, because Satisfy, when I saw Satisfy's video, he said that this is in the island arc. I was like, no, there's no way this is the island. But yeah, or another scene. But yeah, so yeah, that's why when I saw this in the trailer and then saw it raining, I was like, there's no way that this is. I hope the scene of Ichigo crawling in Ayanokouji's room is animated good. No, this is hair. Wait. Is it here? Oh. This one? Yeah, the sudden heavy rain. Yeah, it sets up the mood. You know, hearing that and then imagining that visually, holy shit. Alright, that's gonna be good. Like, it's like, yeah, it will be dramatic. Yeah. Someone commented on my vid, Sato got a glow up. It was Matsushita. Even Kakao thought it was Sato. Yeah. Matsushita is so much better than Sato. Yeah. Same. It's probably after the rain. You can see one drop of water there. Yeah, this one. Yeah. You know what I thought about this scene when the review, the in-depth detail about this scene specifically, when that person said that, you know, that this scene will have a sudden heavy rain, I was like, okay, it's like the dramatic effect every time where in like mysteries or horror there's a thunder suddenly, you know, popping up. I was like, okay, so it's that kind of scene. So yeah, it sets up the mood. In terms of designs, they are kind of similar to yeah. Okay. So I wonder where the people that said that, you know, the first 4 episodes will cover volume 1 and 2. Where are they? I don't see them now. Where are they, huh? What where are they? People be pessimistic a lot of times, huh? I'm so glad that this director is really passionate about this one. Okay. Alright. This is gonna be good. But yeah, they didn't even mention about this weird camera work, you know. In the trailer, it does look weird. But I wonder how they'll handle this in the anime. Like, what's the context behind this kind of shot? But yeah, I think that tall man is the director in the group. Yeah, I thought so too. I want to see my Giga Chad. I'm also interested in Koji's voice since they highlighted it. Yeah, that too. Wait, spoilers? I mean, it's in the title and the thumbnail. Spoiler warning. But yeah. Wow. I'm so glad that many people enjoyed the first 4 episodes and highlighted this specific episode. Man. So people are still gonna bitch about this Ayanokouji face? Are they still gonna bitch about this? Fucking hell, man. Why ain't they glazing Nanase? I mean, they kinda did, but not much. No, as in leaks. Wait, you weren't here earlier? The shaky camera is probably Horikita since she did a roundhouse kick. Ah, true. Probably. Yeah, Ichigo stole the show. Bro, Koji looks too yellow here. Alright. Yeah, hold on. Wait, so you weren't here earlier, Famiz? That we talked about this. The entirety of the adaptation. The details, you know, what they saw. So, what we gained from this piece of information is that they didn't cut out the comedy bits, which is good. Oh, you weren't? Right, yeah. So they didn't cut out the comedy bits like this one. Ayanokouji's nonchalant monotone voice. The comedy bit in this one. Ayanokouji-kun, you once proudly proclaimed to me before that cooking was one of your strong points, right? I have never once mentioned that. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I can't wait to actually, see and hear the interaction between, the comedy bits of Suzume and Ayanokouji. That's like one of the best moments of the series. Their banter is just the best. The back and forth. And yeah, people are worried about the knife scene, right? So yeah, since you weren't here earlier, Femez, don't worry. They actually delivered. The knife scene was their highlight. Episode 4 was their highlight. So yeah. And they even stretched out and said that, what is it? I'm probably gonna rewatch the first 4 episodes twice. Same. Well, here's the thing. We're gonna watch, or I'm gonna watch the first 4 episodes, right, on Twitch, live, and then on YouTube I'll separate the episodes, in videos, like 4 videos, right? I'm gonna separate the episode reactions, all right, because that's a test if the views, the likes will be achieved. Because I doubt it. I doubt it will. This challenge is gonna be fucking impossible for you guys to win the giveaway. But yeah, because a lot of people that are not a part of my community won't know this. But yeah, after we watch the first 4 episodes on stream, we're gonna watch it again on April 2nd, and then we're gonna analyze it bit by bit. Yeah. Watch the first 4 episodes like a couple hours later, so I have time to watch it on my own. Please don't stream the episodes until 90 minutes after pirating sites have added episode plus subtitles. What? No, I'm watching it legally. I'm watching it on MuseAsia or Crunchyroll. If Crunchyroll lets me fucking pay, because they still haven't processed my payment. What the fuck? Alright, yeah. I'm gonna watch from well, I'm gonna download on because I have to do thumbnail, obviously, so I have to do that. Oh, you have Crunchyroll? Nice. But Crunchyroll won't let me pay. So yeah, I fucking hate them. Yeah, but like I want to watch it for myself before you stream it. Well, unfortunately, I have to stream it on the on the time itself, because after that I will have to edit. Because after the anime ends, it'll end around 10 p.m. So I'm gonna have to edit every single video, every single reaction of the episodes, and editing takes hours to do. If I have to fast pace it, that's gonna be an hour. So 4 episodes equivalent of more than 4 hours minimum. And not only that, I have to make separate thumbnails. So a lot of work. That's why I have to stream it way too early. You have to upload in time for the social media hype. And plus, you guys know me as the Classroom of the Elite fanboy. Many people loved my opening reaction of season 3. I was that fucking hyped. But yeah. So of course I have to deliver, And plus I want to upload it as fast as possible. I'm not gonna edit the videos as much because fuck that. You think? I mean, Freshest Anime has an editor. Kakao TV has an editor. I don't have an editor. Do content, do edit. By myself. Me, myself, and I. Wait, when is it airing? At what time zone? In Japan and in the Philippines, it's at 8:30 p.m. TFM all-rounder. I just hope it doesn't sound completely different. Ayanokouji. Yeah, slightly more expressive because they highlighted Ayanokouji's voice. But yeah, that is what actually intrigued me about this this in-depth details and review for this first 4 episodes. But yeah, this is actually such a huge dub. Next Withering Waves will be tomorrow around the evening. Shibuyugi, I don't know, maybe I'll have to wait for the next episode again for Shibuyugi so that I can binge 2 episodes at least and then the finale. But yeah. I wonder how the island will look with the new art style. Yeah. Because they're not showing it. They're not showing it in the trailers. I think here's what Clash of the Elite will do. I think this is what they'll do with the marketing. After Volume 2 adaptation of Season 4, they're gonna release a new trailer for the Uninhabited Island arc. I think that's what they'll do. Remember what Freeren does? They do a separate trailer for a certain arc. The main trailer showed us first 2 volumes, right? And yet many people are saying, the first 4 episodes will adapt the 2 volumes. No, it doesn't. Fucking hell. Can you not understand what's shown in the trailer is just, the contents that they can show? Want to see Konji's new design? So yeah, I think after Volume 2's adaptation, after the Tsukishiro and Nanase, hype scene, the tease, they're gonna release a new trailer for the Uninhabited Island arc. Just like what Freeren did, they released a trailer for like the first 5 episodes, and then they released another trailer for the last, episodes, like the Revolte arc, the Divine Revolte arc. Depends if they finish production. True. At first I thought it's because they haven't animated the island exam yet, but it could be strategic. Yeah, it could be. But yeah, because Solo Leveling did it as well. They didn't release, a trailer for, in the main trailers of Jeju Island, but they released a separate Jeju Island trailer. But we all know a certain episode 11 of season 2 was like, yeah, it was rough. But still, they released a trailer for that. I mean, it's A1 Pictures. And it's Aniplex. But yeah. Alright. So, I'm glad that they didn't cut out the comedy bits of Ayanokouji. They didn't cut out the comedy bits of K. People were like, why is Bear that guy? I remember that. Yeah, that's funny. At first I thought it's because imagine if they do like a season 4 part 2. Nah, they're not. They should just call it the Koenji trailer for the next arc. But yeah, okay. Let's see. I think this one. This one I feel like is the only criticism. Ibuki. Damn, another Ibuki L, which is I don't know about that, chief. Anyway, but I really love the scene where Ibuki takes a desperate breath after being released from Hosen. Now that I'm looking at it, was anything cut? See, I mean, the light novel reader did mention that, it the light novel the light novel reader mentioned, it's been 6 years since I read the novels. Was anything cut? See, like you can see that the pacing has pretty much improved drastically. So this season is, it has a different approach. Ibuki is just fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't vibe with her new design, but it's whatever. Yeah, this one, I'm kind of worried about this one, but we'll see it in the anime. I think that's the only minor criticism, but it is what it is. I thought for a while the highlighted New Year one were all from the White Room, but it's only one. The scene, yeah. They probably tried to make her look lifeless when she got choked. Ah, maybe. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, based on the manga, it just showed, her reaction of the sudden choke, and they didn't show her face, right? So, yeah, maybe. But yeah, all right. I'm actually looking forward to the first 4 episodes now. Doesn't she look like that in the light novel though? I don't know, man. I mean, I think I still prefer the original one, original design of Ibuki, but we'll see. I think we'll get used to it soon enough. She had a barber in the light novel. I'll probably get used to it later on, but not now. I mean, come on, guys. It's pretty unfair to, criticize one frame of Ibuki. Come on now. That's not fair. Her hair is too flat and aligned. Yeah. Yeah. Also excited how they will do that stare down Koji gave Nagamo. I wish they keep her bangs the way they are, like in previous seasons. Yeah. That's why I really don't. I mean, it's acceptable. That's all. But yeah. All right. Did not get cut. Did not get cut. I hope they made the anime made this type of approach because it'll be funny, just like in the manga. Huh? Because in the light novel, it's your typical tsundere reaction, right? So I wonder if they'll be faithful to the light novel or they'll make it like this. People underestimate how action-packed this season will be. It's legit more than... Yeah, it is. It is the most action-packed season of Clash of the Elite ever. Koji's so done in that panel. Yeah. I wonder how much fan service they would adopt. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, knowing that the production staff are like pretty much Ichika biased, we can assume that they are Ichika biased, right? So I guess they'll have to adapt her seductions pretty significantly. Which, we'll accept because obviously it's fucking Ichigo, duh. Koji's design in that manga panel looks really similar in the new anime design. Yeah, it is. Ichigo's character is like that, so it was necessary. actually really glad that they ended it with the Ayanokouji and Tsukishiro face-off, you know, and their class in Ruckus. But yeah, late to this, but was there a censor for the knife that through Ayanokouji's hand? No, there wasn't. It was bloody. It was bloody. And they always make the shot so uncomfortable. They always focus on the knife being stabbed into Ayanokouji's hand. Peak lurch. Hopefully, the reason Shamashira has less cake is because they reinvested into the Ichika scenes. But yeah. Okay. What I heard about the knife scene is that where is it? This one. There's a painful thunk sound. The screen turns vividly red. The violence depiction is stronger than season 1. With blood splatter-like effect, and they even have heavy rain pouring down over Ayanokouji and Hosen. Amazing direction. Whoever came up with it deserves a bonus. And then, despite being covered in blood, Ayanokouji starts calmly delivering deduction after deduction in his usual tone. Cold aura moment. He matter-of-factly explains that Hosen, Nanase, and Amasawa were trying to get him expelled. The abnormality of that contrast is insane. Even in the novel, you think this is not the time for that. But in the anime, the shot lingers on the wound so much that it makes Ayanokouji's abnormality feel even clearer. This is what the light novel cannot adapt. This is the power of visual storytelling that light novels cannot do. They cannot convey it in words. They have to convey it in words, they have to be particular about their wording. You know, how it was shot. It's gonna be a screenplay in a way. But the fact that the visual storytelling of this season is this good, nah, peak. But what's the point of adding that OPM color effect? Maybe they'll show OPM how. Yeah, they are. They're gonna show off. Nah, man. Lurch aura. Not gonna lie, they had to go all out for that knife scene. Not to be outdone by a fan animation. Many people are comparing it already, man, which is pretty unfair because we haven't seen the episode yet. You know? And then hearing the fans' reaction of that knife scene, of how hype it was, holy shit. Oh no, what's happening to the dogs? They're fighting again. But yeah. That's why I'm really hyped for episode 4. But, like I said, in the giveaway, every episode needs to be at least 1.5k views, 100 likes, subscribe. Yeah. Still no negative reviews, by the way. Yeah, I haven't seen anything. Even dogs are excited for the season. But yeah. What about X? I mean, this review, this in-depth review is from the certain X user. This guy. From PixIV. So yeah, that's why. Yeah. I don't get on the live before season 4. Wow. But yeah. Many fans are hyping this up. Both are from X. Yeah. So yeah. This just shows that, you know, and even the staff and Ayanokouji's VA, Chiba Shoya, mentioned that this is the first time that the staff has attended, you know, the event. And I said it already as well. I said it before as well, that it's always the staff talking, you know, with each other, not the staff. It's always the cast to cast talk. not cast with staff. So this is the first time Classroom the Elite has done this. This is their first time making an advanced screening, and yet it's a 4 fucking episode advanced screening. And then we have the staff attended the event, and they actually talked about the production behind the scenes. So I wonder where the fucking haters are right now. Where are the fucking pessimistic people that said they're gonna cram the 2 volumes into 4 episodes? The first 4 episodes will be volume 1 and 2. Where? Fucking hell, I always said it in my videos that they're gonna adapt volume 1. I fucking spoon feed the audience and said, nah, it's gonna be condensed into 2 episodes per volume. Anyway. Let's see. This one. This was on February 6th. So yeah. Once again, massive shout out to Vizzy Gamer 5738. Massive shout out to you, my guy. Really appreciate it. I hope you come back though, because yeah, we got the last laugh. It's not 13 episodes. They will come during the Ibuki scene. I'm getting a feeling people will hate new Ibuki. Yeah. You know, these haters, man. You know, they're always gonna hate on something, you know, because they have to ride along with the hate, you know. They're already on the hate train, so what's the point of glazing the anime, right? Anyway, only a few content creators are like positive about Classroom of the Elite anime, right? Like, we're taking a very neutral stance, you know, thinking about the positives and also criticizing the anime, especially someone like Kakao TV as well. And I already advocate this enough. The anime of Classroom of the Elite is good, right? It is good, but if you take a look at the light novel, it is pretty much butchered. But they adapted it well for the anime onlys, you know. The story is consistent. It's not inconsistent. Like, there's no like plot holes in some ways. There are some minor plot holes, but it's enough to cover, you know, the entire story of the first year arc. So yeah. I'll be the one Ibuki when is not One Punch Man season 3 level. Yeah, exactly. And yet people compare this to One Punch Man season 3, which is pretty unfair, you know. Fuck off. You are not welcome in this one, because if you compare this to One Punch Man season 3, fucking hell. Nah, get out. But yeah. Even big reactors like your boy Roshi, like Clash of the Elite. Yeah, see? Even Kakao TV, you know, he analyzes the anime. He, you know, he takes the criticisms fairly, and you know, he's not hating on the anime. You know, there are some art inconsistencies, but he is, you know, he's on the neutral stance. He is also positive about season 4. I heard him say that. So, yeah. Okay. Alright. I think that's pretty much it for this stream. We've covered pretty much everything, you know, because I'm actually glad that this got translated. Thank you to the great sage, Encore, 3 Encore, for the translations, because this is very helpful, and especially to the sources, the JP fans who spread the word. But yeah, he didn't have his he didn't have his third eye open for season 1 to 3. Those guys are reacting as if Clash of the Elite can never get a good adaptation and are even encouraging each other not to have high expectations. Exactly. One slight critique I would have, however, is that season 3 adapts 1.6k pages, whilst 1 to 4.5 is 2.1k. So they'd need 17 episodes to match instead of 16. Unless they do up to 4.4. Not 4. Yeah, when I watch the anime, I try to watch it from anime-only point of view. Yeah, I am pretty much. I think I'm like one of the only ones that are extremely positive about this season. You know, okay. If you've been on my channel for a while, I've never been this positive in season 3. Right? I complained about the 13 episode count listing. I was like mad about that. I fucking crashed out on that news. And because I literally said that the later volumes of year 1 are like extremely long, so how the fuck are they gonna adapt that? And then when it comes to season 2, obviously it's hype, but take that out, take the hype out and look it in a different perspective. The art inconsistencies are fucking terrible, obviously, and some of the adaptations are just bad. Especially volume 5, that was like one of my favorite volumes and was butchered. And then 7.5 got adapted into one fucking episode. So yeah. And then many people were also saying volume 7 of year 1 should be adapted into 4 episodes. Shut the fuck up. It's only like 200 plus pages. Shut up. But yeah. What else? For season 2, obviously they had to condense it into 13 episodes, and the books are like, not that long compared to season 3. That's why I wasn't, crashing out as much in season 2. But like the art, man, holy shit. Season 2, those volumes were one of the peakest arcs of Clash of the Elite, yeah. But then when it comes to season 3, I crashed out because of the episode count and the books that they're gonna adapt. As for season 4, knowing that it's 16 episodes, I'm way more optimistic about the season. And then knowing the production staff, the team of season 4 of Clash of the Elite are way more passionate and dedicated towards this project, and seeing the resume already when they announced the staff in the beginning and then they announced the first 4 episodes advanced screening, I was already optimistic about this series, about this season. And yet people kept being pessimistic, I spread the positivity as much as I can. If it is a positive news, I'll gladly spread it, I am gonna spread some negativity, but not as much as to say that, oh, don't watch it, yada yada yada. Like you're gonna fucking hate on it. You're gonna clown on it as much. Yeah, I heard about the director from you. Oh, I'm glad. But yeah, I just want to see my goddess, Shida Hiyori. But yeah, because many people just don't do their research, man. I mean, like Shinji is more on researching about the staff as well. But as someone who is in the film degree, has been through a lot of films and has been in the entertainment industry, I know a lot about these things. That's why I also spread them, Shinji aura. Show that pic with the director. But yeah. She got 30 seconds of screen time. Yeah. This. So I think this really is the director. I don't know. But yeah. Are we gonna get Marishita cameo in the background? I don't know. And then Chiba Shoya. I don't know if this is like scriptwriter, and then this is the editor. I don't know. It's the middle. This guy? Is this the director? Because they're not saying, which one is which. But yeah. Bro is Katsuragi then. Is this actually confirmed to be Noriyuki Nomata? Left one, I guess. This one. I don't know. But yeah, this is the first time that we've seen the staff. You know, their faces, and it's pretty brave of them, you know, to show their faces. Because obviously, you know the fans are. You know the fans are gonna be fucking negative about the anime because of the adaptation butchering. Look at his stance. Yeah. That's what I thought too. I don't know. And especially because Katsuragi is the editor. And especially because Chiba Shoya was like making jokes with the director, so maybe. I mean, they look like they're pretty close. So I think it is the director, but I don't know. We'll see. AI is saying the one in the white is director. This guy? Really? I heard Katsuragi has a scene when the scores of the last of the test were released in episode 4. Oh, really? Wait, is that anime original? I don't remember. Ayanokouji cosplaying himself? Yeah. That's why Chiba Shoya is the fucking goat, man. That's why I really like him. That's why he's one of my favorite seiyus now. Bro voiced Ayanokouji, bro voiced Shine Nozen from 86, and bro voiced Taiki Inomata from Blue Box. But yeah. And okay. I think the keyframe staff list didn't update yet. Yeah. It didn't update yet. You know, the face of the director. But yeah. Okay. It is. These are our first look at the staff. So yeah, Koji VA is small. I mean, he's too mysterious. Keyframe doesn't use staff faces. Wait, does Analyst use them? Analyst? I think they do, right? Analyst. But I don't think they've updated it. But yeah. I mean, I already knew that Chiba Shoya is small. You know, his height. Koji VA wearing heels too. Yeah. Bro is Kiyotaka Ayanokouji. But way more you know, has more emotion. But the owners of Keyframe said they don't want to use staff faces even if they're public. Okay. He got blessed with that voice though. But yeah. Alright. I did, you know, speculate that they were gonna have a photo. Obviously, they have to take a photo of the event, of the staff and the cast, because that's always a thing in the events. That's why I was really excited to look at their faces. We got Koji VA smiling before GTA 6. Bro's the only one smiling there. I mean, this guy too. If we assume this is the director, then yeah, he's also smiling. I think he is the director then. I don't know. Because yeah, he is pretty happy, you know. He's pretty happy about the event as well. The actor can't be Katsuragi. Nah, bro, he has aura. Bro has aura. Yeah, so it is the director, right? This one. So it is this director. And we can assume this is the editor. I think this is the editor, because looking at his, clothing, I think it's pretty much like an editor. And then script writer, obviously. But yeah. That's the smile of silencing the haters. Nah, man, the haters have to be loud, man. They have to be fucking loud. They have to double down on their take. I said this in my video. They have to double down on their take, man. Come on. They're fucking pussies. They all have crazy drip. Yeah. Yeah, the haters are fucking pussies. Director is bald. Why? 23 days. I can't wait. I can't wait that long. Ugh. But yeah. The editor there is the chief editor in Kadokawa, who is responsible for Clash of Melee and ReZero, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, okay. The director low-key mogging the camera. Yeah. Okay. Katsuragi and Yahiko reference. Yeah. Who is wearing uniform? It's Ayanokouji. It's Chiba Shoya. Alright. So, no leaks so far. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's never gonna be leaks, I think the comments about the 10-minute leak was probably baiting you all. I don't know. Razinton is probably baiting you all and said he has the leak. Other than Koji, VA, others are like introverted dudes. I mean, that is pretty much the staff are. But yeah. I can't see the comments. Oh, this one. Yeah. I think Rasenton is baiting about this comment. I found one leak showing the first 10 minutes of the episode 1. It's taking everything in me not to watch it. People got baited. Bro lured in the trap. But yeah. Bro wanted to test if the fans have, if the fans are quick on the temptation. He's definitely lying. I think the ones that got baited are the ones who are quick at the temptation. I mean, I told you guys, even if there is leaks, I'm not gonna look at it, obviously. All I need is the words that are spreading. That's all I need. Right? All the informations. Alright? There's no need for us to see the leaks right now because I want to see it in a proper, visual format. Not the fucking camera, please. But yeah. Alright. I think this pretty much sums up the live stream. I think we are done because there's nothing else to talk about because we have now talked about pretty much everything, all the in-depth reviews. Thank you to everyone who translated the reviews in Japan, and yeah. I'm not doing a video about this, alright? I'm not doing a video about this. That's why if you want to watch the VOD, watch the stream, you can go ahead and watch it, alright? Just view back the trailer or the video, the past broadcast, alright? So yeah, overall, truly satisfied. I am really satisfied with everything that's been said. So yeah, I just cannot wait to see the anime, and I think we are, yeah, I think we're good to go to watch the anime. There's no more cope, but we have a lot of hope in this season because even the staff are very hopeful and optimistic about the project in the future projects as well. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking by the stream, and yeah, we all have seen the review in detail. So yeah, L Ibuki for bringing the vibes down, but W News. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for this translation. All right, thank you for the information, and yeah. I'll see you guys on the next one. Tomorrow is Wuthering Wave stream, alright? And the Shibu Yugi will probably be on Thursday. Alright, 2 episodes Shibu Yugi. And then we'll see if I can watch other anime. I think I'll watch You and I Are Polar Opposites, so yeah. Anyway, see you guys on the next stream by tomorrow. So yeah, anyway. Goodbye guys, and have a good night because right now it's 5 a.m. for me. Alright? Good thing I took a power nap earlier. So yeah, anyway, see you guys. Bye bye.